Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name is Snipperoons, and we're here for the grand finals. I'm here joined with Big Nick, and we're going to see Trapezoidal Society face off against Cryptic. Nick, how you doing, man?
I'm doing wonderful. Excited to see this game, see how it goes, and how are you doing,
I'm
Runes?
doing absolutely fantastic. Voice is a little shot. I've been casting like 5 of these games over the past 2 days, but still, it's been a lot of fun.
It's okay. Voices get shot, but we're gonna just keep on grinding. We're good.
Absolutely.
We got the Monster Cat jamming. We're going.
Alright, so like we said before, it is Trapezoidal Society facing off against Cryptic. These two teams have played twice before. The first time was in the winners finals, where Trapezoidal Society took a clean 3-0 sweep on Cryptic. However, on the grand finals match before this, Cryptic did a very close 3-2 series to reset the bracket, and that's why we're here today. We're here for that grand final setup. Whoever wins this wins the whole tournament. Let me go over the map pool super quickly. Let me get up on my monitor really quick so I can say
They're
there it
gonna
is.
win the tournament.
Yeah,
everything's on the line here.
Everything's on the line.
She wrote.
Yeah, the only time the bracket has been reset was in season 2 with Blitz Squad and Tumbra, so this is the second time this has really ever happened. But either way, the map pool for tonight is Nepal, Junkertown, Temple of Anubis, Blizzard World, and Oasis.
Those are some pretty interesting maps. Let's see what Trapezoidal Earth Society and Cryptic could bring.
Absolutely. We'll see what happens. Cryptic is still waiting for the last player to hop in here. After that, we should be ready to go live. The opening map, like I said before, is Nepal. What do you expect on any of these points? Just name them out. Name what you think.
If we're gonna be running Nepal here, I'm expecting a lot of Hog Varissa, especially on Sanctum. I'm expecting a lot of Boops, maybe some Farah. We'll see if any of these teams whip out the Farah. They might hit them with the big Farah.
Last,
Never know.
last map, they pulled a lot of Farah out. We saw Notorious, we saw Letters, and even Vader on that Farah. I think Vader played a little more than Letters, but a lot of Farah play, a lot of Orisa Hog play. We'll see what Cryptic puts in, because they put in. Cryptic usually has a lot more substitutions than Trapezoidal Alert Society. TES is usually more of a one lineup roster.
At the end of the day, I think this is going to be a very close grand finals. I think we're going to get a good series of games here. I think we're going to enjoy our time here. Everyone watching, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, because it's going to be a good one.
Buckle up.
Popcorn. Yeah, buckle up.
Buckle up. Hell yeah.
Buckle it. Buckle it. Ready? Grab it. Buckle it. There we go.
Hell yeah. Alright. Every time I get notifications in Discord, I've got to like check to make sure it's not the admins yelling at me.
I have the chat open. You're good.
Okay. We should be set to go. I'm just gonna go ahead and check in on Cryptic.
We're waiting on one more member on Cryptic, and then we will be getting into the game.
Yeah, they've got about 10 minutes before I think we're gonna start really pushing it. But for now, they're set. We've got some interesting icons. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, no, it was a great series before, Nick. I don't know if you were there to watch it, but absolutely fantastic series.
I unfortunately wasn't, but I heard it was pretty good.
One of the best of the tournament, I'd say.
Really?
Yeah, it was a great one. They went to that one and the other one that was really good this tournament that I like. That was probably one of the best ones. The other really good one I'm thinking of was I think it was Scandals against Robin Renegade. That was the other really good set. That was in the Luigi's bracket a little earlier. But yeah, this has been one of the best sets of the tournament.
We get to see Bant. We get to see Bant play.
Yeah, Bantonet's been putting up.
Oh Jesus! All the friend requests. Every single one of them just added me. I'm spammed.
I don't blame them.
That's fine.
I don't have big or small Nick added. I have medium Nick.
We have a little Nick.
It's little Nick. My bad.
Nick. Yeah.
You sound like one of my old teammates called Little Nigs. So like.
Really?
Yeah, you actually do. You sound and kind of act like him too. I like it.
I wish I could figure out how to play the game, because apparently I'm not allowed on the team because it's 4100 DAP.
It's alright, man. It happens. I had my time playing in this league. I haven't played here for a long time, but yeah.
I think this is gonna be a very fun game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna have a blast.
I love chat, man. You got chat open?
Yeah, of course. I got
chat open, man. Oh yeah.
I don't know what they're saying to me. I just work. Ruins don't act like you can match a Big Nick energy. Big Nick will leave you in ruins.
That's the thing about having the name Ruins is like that name is used so much. It's like haha, I'm gonna make a meme. Oh, you ruined the game.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Looks like
No
we got
pain.
all 12 people.
No pain. The Genji player from last game is stepping in. He's back, ready to go. And I think we're set here. I'm going to go ahead and throw an R in chat, see if we can get 2 hours in response. And we should be set to go live here on Nepal for the first map.
Sounds good to me.
Absolutely,
oh,
yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We got 2 readies. We're going to set it off here. Starting off once again on Nepal for this map. Now
Here we go, chat. You guys ready? Don't forget to tell your friends to come watch us.
Heck yeah, man. Absolutely. Alright, so here we are. We're starting off in Sanctum. Like you said before, we're most likely going to see a Pharah and probably an Orisa Hog.
Lucio
For sure. Yeah, Lucio's been a lot of fun to watch. We have seen Relapse, though, play a decent amount of Baptiste. I've talked a lot. I'm a pretty big fan of Relapse and his play. So we'll see what he decides to go here for that support. Yeah, it's a great play to watch. The other person I'd keep a big eye on is No Pain and what he'll play for DPS. I'm pretty sure you can almost bet on Dixie going Orisa here and having a Roadhog in response. But who's going to play the Roadhog? We're about to find out. It's going to be Notorious.
Notorious, yep.
He was normally he's a DPS player.
And it looks like on the side of Cryptic, they're going to be running the Hanzo Genji combo, which is pretty interesting here.
Yeah, they seem to be comfortable with that. On the other side, we are seeing the Pharah. It is Vader running that one, and Banternet is going to be the Mercy behind him. On the other side of the support combo is going to be Discards Ana and Wolfrix Lucio. We should be set to go just in 4 seconds now. The rollout is going to be an advantage for Cryptic. They do have that Lucio to get to the mid a little bit faster than Trapezoidal Society. Hey, yeah,
I do like this Pharah pick here.
I do
They're
too.
going right side. She can probably get some good value out there. See what happens.
On board now on that Vader cam. He's maybe looking for a boop here, and there it goes. A massive boop.
Yeah,
Just what he needed to. Notorious flying off the cliff, and now that's the opening the Trapezoidal Society really needed. No follow-up, immediately trying to chase down any members, but they are just poking at them hard. No Pain's going to get introduced to the low, and Dixie is low as well, but they're both going to be able to get healed up before any major damage comes in. Just as I said that, Wolfrix can get shot by a nice double from Letters and Vader, taking him down, and now the point is firmly in control of Trapezoidal Society. They're putting a little bit of pressure through. Dixie's next to go. Discard follows inside of Secret, and now the Roadhog's going to run away with his life. Excellent mid-fight there from Trapezoidal Society.
Great value there from Vader.
Yeah.
Huge rockets. She got much damage out of those rockets. He's already at Barrage. So it looks like they're going to already win this fight, depending on how this Barrage goes.
Interesting how there's no switches coming out. There's no anti-air immediately obvious for the side of Cryptic, but the Hulk's going to come through, and the Hook's going to follow. It does connect on the Avalon, though, and so he's not going to get pulled in with that Fortify. The Rocker Barrage is going to come through. Vader lays it in, and the dash comes through to try to take him down. No Pain goes way too aggressive. Avalon's the one to capitalize on it and clean him up. Massive fight so far for Trapezoidal Society, and that's going to have to force a retreat from Cryptic.
Vader somehow managed to live that hook from Notorious. That was pretty impressive stuff there, Bant, with the very good pocket on Vader.
Yeah, the healers for TES have been great, but here comes the hook, and there goes Notorious. A massive play so far. The whole hook combo comes through, and Letters is the one to show the name of the feed. Great cleanup by him, and now Discard's kind of caught out. He's taken half of his health down, but he's going to be able to get out with his life, and it's going to be a reset there from Cryptic.
Way to go, Danny, with that hook. They're doing a real good job, Avalon and Danny, on that hook combo. If they keep that up, it's looking very muy bueno.
Really early dragon there from Letters, just buying me a bit of time. However, here comes the Nano Blade. It is going to be No Pain going straight into the back line. They're going to have to burn a Colossus to try to keep his team alive. The whole hog is through too, but kills still coming in for Cryptic as 3 Trapezoidal Society members fall. As I say that, the 4th one hits the ground. Avalon's down, and now Vader's just going to go for a boop. He might get shot. He might get taken down here. He's got his Mercy behind him. Bantonet to get out safely, but Bant might not get out safely. She's going to be able to fly out, though, as Lucio chases her down, and it's going to be a reset for Trapezoidal Society. Nice flip there by Cryptic.
Took 3 ultimates, but you know it's alright because they got Whole Hog coming up, Bongos, and they have the beat, so they have a chance against this. They just gotta focus down Vader once he uses that Barrage.
They burnt a lot of ultimates, Trapezoidal Society, trying to hold that, and it was not successful. The anti-nate's going to come through, and it is going to be on the Bantonet Hold hook combo also gets burnt, but Avalon has Fortify, and he's able to not get pulled in to a dangerous situation. There goes the Supercharger. Dixie Norma throws it down, and Avalon puts a trade. But Kool-Aid guys, the one to get the opening pick, and Vader's going to lay a Rocket Barrage through. The kills, though, are mainly coming in for Cryptic, as Notorious is going to burn the whole hog and try to finish off Letters, and Danny hits the ground too. He misses the hook. A nice fight, nice kill, as Cryptic is going to be able to hold once again.
That was just really well played. They used that whole hog to their advantage very well. They were able to push the team away so they didn't get overwhelmed, and they were able to pick that Vader. We've
seen great whole hogs come in from both teams, and Danny and Notorious both of them have just been getting a nice amount of value out of that ultimate, which is usually one of the worst in the game.
It's fun.
Alright, here they are. They're going to be going secret this time, Trapezoidal Society. They're going to go for a whole hook, but the dragon is going to flush them out. Now they've caught off in the side area, and Notorious is going to go in and get a hook. It is on the it is on to Danny, and Danny's able to survive, but Letters takes down Wolfric, and he's going to get a second pick in this fight. Massive work by him. No pain. Dragon Blade, Nano Blade. He's out. He's going for some more, but Danny's going to be the one to take him down, but not before No Pain gets 2 frags in the process. Vance Winnett with the Resurrection. It's on to Avalon. They're going to be able to hold this point and flip it off. Nice fight.
Very good job kiting that.
Yeah, massive work.
Good job.
These whole hogs have just been used not only to not to go for plays, but to deny for ultimates. Notorious has made a switch. He's on to that Diva to try to get back a little bit faster, but still 94% on this clock before this this point is over and done. Vantrunet's gonna get shot, but she's gonna have enough time to regenerate that health, and the Valkyrie's gonna be used almost. Massive hook, but Lotus is the one to get that frag. It is Wolfric going down, and the Dragon's coming through in response. It is Eaton, though, with a massive defense matrix hit by Notorious there, keeping his team in this fight at the moment. The Genji on the back line, it is No Pain, but he's taking out the stick, and Lotus jumps right into his team. He does a lot of damage to his fellow tanks. Danny's now hit by an anti-grenade, and now it's suddenly possible for Cryptic with a nice pulse bomb from Cool Guy. Cool Guy is going to get taken down, but here comes the Rocket Rush, high up in the air. It is Vader, but he's not going to be able to get anyone, as Relapse is going to be able to get Cool Guy, and Danny gets Notorious on a nice trade. We do still have fights on the point, and Discard is going to get hooked and discarded.
Oh,
the boom! Here he goes! Off the cliff. Here we go! It's a 1v1. The beat comes in. They decide to commit it. They have no other choice at this point. And Bantonet is going to get halted and booped. And she's very aggressive in front of this Orisa. But she is staying alive. She does have her support of Relapse right beside her. She is finally going to go down, finally get taken out. But Avalon is still on the point, stalling some time.
Avalon with a gigantic boop on Dixie.
That was actually massive. Now they have a Trapezoidal. Avalon almost flies off the cliff. He is able to save it. And another massive pulse bomb. It's on the Letters again. The man goes down and almost jumps into Relapse. And the point has been flipped. Trapezoidal Society on the back foot as the whole hog's going to come through. It's Danny with 2 in the fight, coming back with a massive whole hog, 3 down. Like I said, he's not going for plays. I had to prove me wrong there. And now they have to get back into the point finally. Cryptic now putting a recontest through. There's a lot of damage on the No Pain. Here comes the Cola Weston being burnt out from Relapse. Oh no. Maybe the mistake that cost them the map, but still, they have a ton of damage coming out, especially with this coalescence from Relapse. Coming back is the mech bomb. It is Notorious. He's going to throw it in the middle of the point just to buy some space for his team to get back. That does work pretty well, but here comes the Dragon. He's going to go right in the middle of it. He's going to take a lot of damage, and Notorious is finally going to get hit out of the mech. Bantonet still has the back lead, her second or third in the fight. I've lost count at this point, but the Dragon Blade, it's got to be huge. It's got to come massive, and it's going to get a good reflector on the Letters. Avalon does trade him out, and Vader's takes down No Pain, and that's going to be it most likely. The overtime timer.
Looks like that is going to be
the fuse is burning.
Round.
Maybe the fuse is burning hot. If they get off the point at all, it's going to go down very, very quickly. However, there still is contest coming through. The blink from Kool-Aid Guy hits right into Avalon's minefield. Now there's 1 person left. 2, just to be precise, as they're still getting reinforcements. The coalescence from Discard is going to be burnt almost immediately. He's trying to keep his team alive. He's very low in the process. He's going to get shot by Letters. A massive pick by that Hanzo to try to keep that coalescence doing any more work. And they got out the point, and they got out of the game. A massive first round.
Society takes that first round.
Yeah, sorry to give you a chance to talk there. My God.
No, that one. It's fine. It was a little intense. Just a little bit.
A little intense. Yeah, it was a great stall there. Some respect in the chat from both teams. Love seeing that. However, I forgot to turn chat off, so that's a great reminder.
No, we love chat. We love you, chat. It's fine.
Not you guys, chat. Talk about the end game.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for that. Alright, we do have some switches coming through. Wolfric and No Pain are switching on to the Pharmacy combo, and Dixie is on that Wrecking Ball? So he's not switching.
I love this Reinhardt pick right here.
What is happening?
I'm a big fan of Reinhardt.
You love to see it. You don't see it a lot, but Danny's going to bring it out for us. They are going to be going Ice cream truck? Is that what that is? Heck yeah, man. We've got ourselves
Can
a
we
Reaper.
get some dabs for Danny, please? Thank
Ooh,
you.
boy. Danny's walking down here on this right now, making sure his team is getting across safely. On the other side, we do see an Arisa. Dixie switched last minute on me. Proved me a little bit wrong here. They are going to burn the hull, but there is no hook to follow up on it. But Kool-Aid guy's actually doing a ton of damage to this backline on this Sombra. He is going to put a hack off onto relapse, so there is no field to keep, no speeder heals from that man for a bit. But the wall buys him enough time just to get the point, and Avalon kills No Pain in the backline. A massive self-heal by him just to keep himself alive, and is now going to give a good chance for Trapezoidal's side not only to win this mid fight, but to hold. Notorious on the flank. Let's take a look at this man over here. As he's going to be this Farah. He's looking for this backline of Trapezoidal Society. And he's going to put a bit of damage on the Bantamwinette. She is anti. A lot of damage, a lot of anti onto Bantam. Bant is very low. She needs to get help, and she is. Avalon keeping her, Avalon keeping his off tank alive. That's right. I always get yelled at when I mess the pronouns up, but yeah, still, it's looking like Trapezoidal side are going to get a good hold of you. Danny hit with the nano boost. He's going to go in, but not before he hits the ground. A massive sleep dart. And Vader's going to go in and try to follow up on that damage he created. He is going to get by an anti-grenade. A nice anti-nade, nice hack there onto Danny, but there's no one really to follow up on it. It is going to be a full retreat and a regroup. Massive headshot by Vader. What a shot by him onto the Notorious. It is not meant to. Whoa! Woo!
Wow.
Clean, man. I had my camera right on him that time, and he just put a clean shot into Kool-Aid guy. Massive by Vader with a good stagger there. Kool-Aid guy was going for that hack on that pack, but it wasn't meant to be. As they are now
but they
online
do have EMP Nano Barrage going into this fight, so it's looking in the favor of Cryptic right now.
It really is. 5 ultimates, man. Look at that.
They're gonna have to focus down Bant here, get rid of that Matrix, see what they can work with.
The opening, the anti, the Nano Blade, and the Barrage.
They didn't get Bant. They didn't get Bant.
And Bantam saves her team. It was a massive play. They also missed relapse. The person who was able to drop bait and keep his team alive. However, the kills are still coming in for Cryptic even after that little bit of a blunder because of just how potent hack is. They are going to be able to take relapse and Bantam down at the very end, and it is going to be a flip. But all ultimates were absolutely committed to that fight for Cryptic.
Bant did save her team. They got a little bit extra percentage because of that defense matrix. So
yeah,
very good play by Bant there.
Absolutely. We look at the ultimate advantage now. It's firmly in the favor of Trapezoidal Society.
Wow.
Noto's got to get that barrage.
Have his Doomfist ult so he can go in and feed a little bit.
He does have a massive hit though. It is Vader to go down, and he takes down Benny next. A rocket barrage comes through from Notorious to confirm that fight, and they have just bought themselves enough time for 2 more ultimates to come online. Not just any ultimates. We have the rocket barrage or whatever it's called. The Meteor Slam, that's right, and the EMP, most importantly, from Kool-Aid guy is now ready to go. They do have a chance now to hold this and cycle more ultimates in.
Wow, they didn't decide to stagger Bant, which was a little interesting there.
She was able to get her mech back just naturally by shooting and getting that ultimate on, so still a great job by her being able to stay alive with that, but there are 5 ultimates on the field, and the bomb is going to open it up. Bantamwinette throws it high.
A little too high.
A little too high, yeah. She wasn't able to get enough damage to anyone, but the damage is not going to be done. The EMP hits. Danny hits the ground on the sleep, and there's so much damage coming left and right for Trapezoidal Society. The Meteor Slam is going to take down 2.
Notorious is doing so much damage.
Woo! Notorious and No Pain's the one to clean up on all of that. And he's going to get 4 in that fight. A massive fight by him. It is going to be a flip back in the favor of Cryptic.
Notorious Pain, they're gonna on the side Trapezoidal Earth Society, they're gonna have to look at some sort of counter. Which they did swap to the McCree, so they're gonna have to deal with the Doomfist now, which is a good swap.
Letters has had this Death Blossom the whole time. And I think he needs to consider trying to pull the trigger and just go for it. There are now a few more ultimates online, most notably Wolfric's Valkyrie to try to keep Cryptic in this fight. No Pain in the back one. It's going to dive in, but he's flashbanged almost immediately. They've got him eject this time, and Letters is going to be the one to clean that up. He's got it. The Beyblade, let it rip, and it's going to be Trapezoidal side to clean that point up.
Wow.
Absolutely.
And that McCree pick won that fight for them 100%.
Absolutely, that opening
that was
pick.
A very good swap.
Yeah, No Pain just got absolutely shut down, but still, it is going to be his play of the game.
Let's see it.
Whew.
He's just doing Doomfist things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just Doomfist things. He's having a blast.
He's having a blast. It's so fun when you get plays like that on Doom. Yeah, it is going to be Trapezoidal side 1-0 in the series right now as we're heading into our second map.
Epic. Performance analysis. Epic.
Ooh, Dixie got it.
To be expected.
the end of the day, that was really well played by Trapezoidal Earth Society. They had pressure from Cryptic there at the end, but they didn't crack under it. Shows you why they are in the grand finals.
Absolutely. The Cryptic absolutely cannot be counted out after that map. Like, that was still a great hard fought map, even though it was 2-0 on the scoreboard. They put in a lot of work, and that first map especially was incredibly close.
Yep, don't let the school fort.
I absolutely hear you.
Yeah. That's fine. I just work here.
All good, man. No, no worries, man. Next map is going to be Junkertown, the payload map, the escort map, and it's one of my personal favorite maps.
Wait, are you playing with the controller? I just thought I should ask real quick.
I do camera work with a controller.
Oh.
I like how it looks more
Okay.
when you're just moving around in the air. When I'm switching between the players, I use my F1 to 12 keys.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, fun fact, if you want to set up your camera work to be like mine, even though it's not that great, you can do it. Now you know.
Ruin's the #1 cameraman.
Oh, thanks, man. At least my stream works. At Tentaku, no.
#1 streamer.
We've got both teams throwing ready up in chat. We're going to be setting off to our next map, and it is Junkertown. The Jewels are gone. They're not in the finals, but they'll live on here.
Dabs for Danny. Dabs for Danny.
The old Zuck and Slam. Zuck.
Zuck.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Tentaku likes the Zuck.
Alright, man. Here we are. It's going to be Trapezoidal Earth Society starting off on the defense. I know that the tabs at the top are wrong. I just fixed it. Sorry, guys. But it is Trapezoidal Earth Society to start off on the defense. I thoroughly expect a bunker here. I want to see Avalon on that Arisa is what I think is going to happen.
I'd like to see bunker on both sides.
I'd like
Maybe
to see
get a
something
Bay
else.
out there to
I'd
counter
like
the
to see
bunker on
Wrecking Ball if
offense.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, but we know what they're going to run. Relapse is actually, he's pretty confident. He's been doing really well on this Moira, so he's going to go ahead and stick that one up. We do have the Letters, Widowmaker, and the Vader Hanzo with Danny and Avalon on their standard main tank and off tank duo of Arisa and Roadhog.
Discord is going to switch to the Bastion. They are not going to be running the Widow here on offense. Which
Dude.
I do like that pick. But Trapezoidal Earth Society are going to be playing back. They're not going to be holding up in the spawn. So they're going to have time to set up, and it's not going to look so great for Trapezoidal Earth Society off the bat.
I think they're going to stick that Bastion. We may be looking at a pirate ship here. That is about what they're doing. Yes. This card is committing to it. We are on the Bastion. We have the pirate ship reared up, ready to go. Here he is on the cart. There is no wall. Avalon.
No,
Avalon. Avalon with a massive mistake is going to get taken down, but it doesn't matter that barrier fail. Vader's also taken down. No Pain gets a big hook off in that beginning, and suddenly Trapezoidal Earth Society is on the back foot. Letters is going to help him out a little bit, though. He does get. We do have an auto pause. That was an auto pause, which means we do have a disconnect coming in.
Wow.
It is going to be on Trapezoidal Earth Society. I believe that one was Avalon. It went out.
Yep, that's Avalon.
The off tank, the main tank for Trapezoidal Earth Society. At least at the moment, it's different every time. But yeah, they've got a bit of time to get him back in here and see what's going on. I don't know what TES has for subs. They haven't really played any of them. So if Avalon is out of the game, this might be a hard series for them moving on. But hopefully he'll be able to get back in and we'll be able to see more of a great game coming out of him.
Hopefully they won't have to call Big Nick in for the main tank. Jeez, that wouldn't be good.
Oh, man.
I think he's resetting his router, so I don't think it should take too long. Sorry again, chat. We will be right back into this in a second. In the meantime,
I didn't see the pause, man. You got to call out those pauses for me. I got chat turned off.
Pause.
When did that pause come out? When did that pause get said?
Like right when you paused it.
Really?
Literally instantly. It wasn't that like big of a time.
There wasn't a lot of time between it?
Mm-mm.
Notorious has agreed to code for a reset. Massive sportsmanship coming out here from these two teams as we are going to go ahead and take it back to the lobby and reset this match. I've got to give a massive shout out to the guys at Cryptic for doing that. I mean, that put me in a tough spot. I didn't know what to do. I was trying to figure out when that pause happened so I can make that call myself. But man, Cryptic, that's huge amounts of sportsmanship coming out of them. I got a big appreciation for teams like that. So give a quick shout out
Good
to them.
sportsmanship.
Yeah, put that down in the chat, please. That's awesome. That's cool to see.
Good guy, Cryptic.
All right, so Bantamina has said that they have someone on standby, so apparently they do have a sub ready to go if it is needed. But for now, Avalon is expected to be coming back here soon, and we should be going live in about 3 to 4 minutes. But either
Shouldn't
way,
be too much longer.
absolutely not. One thing I'd like to talk about first is what do you think went wrong for Cryptic on that first map? You know, they put up a good fight, but what do you think was nail in the column for them?
I think really it's just their Hagarissa synchronization. They were a little off.
Little off.
They were a little off because Trapezoidal Earth Society really had that down. When they hit that suck, everyone focused on the suck. They had their DPS shooting it, they had their hog hooking it, but with Cryptic that just wasn't the case. They did play well towards the end, but that was just the factor that made Trapezoidal Earth Society win.
Absolutely. I'll be honest with you. I was not paying attention to that as hard as I should have been, just because of how last set it was Cryptic that was having those halt and hook combos. They were super coordinated. Now Trapezoidal Earth Society is the one standing up.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And it looks like he should be coming back soon, hopefully. We need some elevator music. I'm just reading chat. But we are going to be good. Because they got a sub, nothing to worry about. Trapezoidal Earth Society fans. They're yelling at you? They're not yelling. They'd be nice. Here. Someone's gotta hop in. Because they'd be wild then. That's all. You're fine. You're fine.
All right, there we go. I had my microphone muted on stream. I forgot I had that. I muted to talk to someone. But we're set. Yikes!
And we do have Yikes then.
Woo! I haven't seen him in a hot minute. It's good to see him in. It's the first time he's playing all tournament, and we're ready to go live here.
Here we go. I'm getting back into it.
Yeah,
Yikes.
Yikes!
Big main tank player.
Is it Yikes or I'm pretty sure it's Yikes.
Yikes. I don't know. You said Yikes.
Is it? I'm asking him.
Sure. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, cool. Yikes is correct technically. Oh, okay.
No, it doesn't matter. So we're going with Yikes. Yikes is now winning. We're ready to go live for the second time here on Junkertown. We've got ourselves Trapezoidal Society starting off on the defense. And this is actually interesting. We now have. How does this work? So Yikes is usually, I believe, a main tank player by default. I think that's what he normally does. And Danny is a tank player for sure. He's been playing a ton of tank. He has been playing main and off. Vader is a DPS. Letters is a DPS. Relapse is a support player, and Banternet is like a very high flex. So I think Banternet is going to be on support here. If I had to make a guess,
that's what it looks like here. Because Danny, I'm assuming he's probably going to be running the Diva here, or no Bastion.
Yeah, Muffin's saying it's Yikes or Yikes. Yeah, Yikes. Yeah, we're going IES for this one. Yikes, even though it says Yikes. Up, man down.
Rest in peace.
What are they? Alright, I don't want to look at the offense. It's Nike. No, if anyone says it like Nike, let me just go ahead and say you're wrong.
Stop.
Sorry. I should have put a spoiler or like a warning on that one before I said that. My bad.
Nike.
I'm not trying to swear. No, man. Don't swear on stream. Alright, ready to go live here. It is going to be another... it doesn't even matter if you know their composition. They're going to bring that Bastion... Oh, dang it. I had to own my mouth. I hate the offense. Okay, we're starting off here. We have two basically mirror compositions. The only difference is Relapse is on that on that Moira. And we do have an Ana coming out, or a Baptiste coming out from Notorious, yeah.
A good pick there by Discord. That's a huge pick. Bant was playing a little bit out of position there.
Can't rest that as Banternet hits the ground, yeah. Massive opening, and now Yikes has to back up.
This is
a massive hook. It's No Pain.
Society starting to crumble.
Massive hook by No Pain. It's going to be on the Ditto. It's Danny going down, and now there's Widowmaker's chance to try to get out. Halt. Oh, he gets it. A massive halt gets on the letters, and it's going to keep him from getting out alive. Kool-Aid guy finishes that one off, but still a massive halt from Dixie. They are going to be going for a
plays by Cryptic right there.
Yeah, Yikes goes in for a recontest. He's going to go down. No Pain with 2 in the fight. Kool-Aid guy gets relapsed, and that's it. That's that first point. It's Cryptic to mop him up, and that was a great opening point by them.
As of right now, they got Letters is gonna have to focus down Discord a little bit harder because Discord was carrying Cryptic right there. So
yeah, Discord.
They're gonna try and win this. They gotta get Discord down.
Interesting about that, Discord was the Ana player, and so now he's just switched off onto the Widowmaker. Notorious is usually a DPS player or a tank player, and he's on the support. Very interesting to see how these players are switching around, not between just certain classes, but roles in general. We do see the amplification matrix coming out. It's going to be Notorious to throw that down with the dragon in the background. Kool-Aid guy cuts them off and cuts them down. Relapse and Danny are the first two to fall, and they have committed in the immortality field of that fight, but Kool-Aid guy with 3. No Pain takes Yikes down, and it's an unstoppable train at the moment for Cryptic as they're running amok through the rest of these Trapezoidal Society players.
Kool-Aid's accuracy is very good right now. I'm just watching him in first person. Kind of impressive. I know you guys can't see it, but
I'll put the camera on him. We'll see what he's got to offer. He is going to hit that Sonic area. It is onto Danny, so now they know where these guys are and they know the switches. It is Yikes onto the Winston, and he's going to go down. Vader's also on that Genji, and they have forced a Coalesce to try to keep Yikes alive. It was a little bit too late, though, as they have to
Vader's in real deep. Vader gets punished.
Absolutely destroyed. They damage boosted Kool-Aid guy, and a clean body shot was the thing that took him down.
Same thing happened to Danny. He was really
man!
He got punished.
Kool-Aid guy with a clean headshot on Dan. Wow. Massive shots from Kool-Aid guy. He's really coming to light this map. He's got the dragon again. He had it last fight, so we'll see what he can do with it. See if he can commit it.
Trapezoidal Earth Society's just getting picked off one by one. They're playing a little bit aggressive each time.
They're switching up. There. Look at this Goats comp coming out here. We do see Banternet on the is that the Zenyatta band? It doesn't even matter. It's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Kool-Aid guy with 5 in the fight, and that's gonna be a TK. Letters switches, Vader switches to it, switches left and right for Trapezoidal Society. Panic mode as a 4-minute and 44-second time is what the clock ends on. Absolutely unstoppable push from Cryptic and the highest time I've ever seen on this map. That was clean. I mean, there was no time where they were stopped. Yeah, and yeah, sorry about that in chat, guys. I swear I say discard. I swear I say discord instead of discard a lot of times. Yeah, that's my bad. I'll try to fix that one. So I'll take the full blame for that. But yeah, Cryptic on defense. I mean, gosh, that was absolutely incredible on that offense.
I'm sorry about that. I'm back.
No worries, man. It's gonna be hard for TES to come back on this map. At least they're gonna have to really pull a great first push here and a great second push after that to really set them up for a chance to win. But this is really
barely even stopped moving the cart.
Yeah, honestly, it just felt like they went on and on forever. I mean,
almost 5 minutes on the clock on Junkertown is unheard of.
Yeah, dude, that's incredible. Especially with how hard streets can be to push.
TS looks like Vader's going to be on the Bastion. Oh, I like the looks of this so far.
Yeah. Vader on the Bastion, Yikes in the Turbine, and I don't want to talk about Danny. No, it's not going to be. They're baiting you. They're baiting you. I understand you're not. You haven't seen this. They're baiting. Yeah, here they go. Here they go. Are they going to stick that Bastion? Dixie's actually in a very aggressive spot. This is interesting. They're set up on the low ground quite aggressively, trying to maybe pick off someone as they walk out.
In a good position to stop the bunker here.
They switch to double sniper though, so relapse is going to get absolutely destroyed. A massive hook to open it up, and a counter hook is through onto no pain. Lettuce is the one to get a clean headshot to finish that one off, and now there's a ton of damage coming out from Cryptic. However, the kills are going to come through for them on that side. A nice ditto one there by Kool-Aid Guy, and the hulk's going to come through onto Dixie. No one's going to get hooked in the process though. Danny might not have it online to finish that one off, and a counter hulk's going to come through.
Letters with the big pick on discard.
Oh, Letters! Lighting up the kill feed on the left side. He's going to get 2 in the fight. The resurrection is going to come through onto his mirror. His discard is now back online.
Discard, yeah. And he just misses the hook.
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure I said it right. Firmly on Letters is now here. He sees it. He hits it. Massive shot by Letters to open this fight, and the counter hook is going to come through. Relapse with 2 and 1 spray down. What a massive shot by him as he's going to get that one nice and cleanly done. Danny's going to get a hook on the Wolfwork, and Vader finishes that one off onto no pain.
Little Earth Society is going to take that.
That was an absolutely class act from TES. Just everyone really put in a good kill. Everyone found their mirror and found an opening, and that's going to be that point captured for sure. TES with a time rivaling the one that the Cryptic put up so far.
This is just your average Junkertown map where no one can defend, but everyone's real good at attacking.
Yep.
Generally,
Letters is in an inch. He's just kind of sitting there. He's just kind of staring him down.
He doesn't want to see him. He's scared.
A hold is going to come through. It is onto the no pain, but Danny's the one to take a lot of damage. On board now with him is he's got the whole hog on line. He should be ready to go any second now if they can get an opening to get someone on that low ground. They burned the Valkyrie very early. Bantuanette is now flying from the air trying to keep her team damage boosted or alive. And the damage comes through. Yep, there it is. And there's the dragon in response.
Wolfwork's been the res on discard. Discard's back up. That's always an advantage when you have discard up. And Letters with the huge.
I don't think Lotus has lost the sniper fight, at least his half. And here comes the counter dragon. Danny's about to go down to it, and yes, he does. Dixie's going to take down Relapse. Dixie with 2 in the fight so far. Massive work by him with that supercharger firmly on the ground, and Vader might be next to go. Yes, he is. A nice hold.
Is going to win that fight.
Great combo there at the end to make sure. I mean, this is the one thing about this Cryptic lineup. Dixie is making sure nobody gets out alive and making sure his team has a position to follow up on it.
That's a funny name.
I know, right?
I just processed.
A lot of casters have been like kind of not saying his name. Come on, man, you just got to commit to it. So Dixie Normus here is going to go ahead and throw the shield down and take this 1v1 with Vader. With Letters, with Yikes, my bad. I just said every single person, but the win in this fight is going to come through from Letters. Let's feel it here firmly on him. Can he hit another shot? What a... Ah! Is he going to hit it? Nah. Lotus is getting dangerous. Lotus is going to have to back up here, but Relapse hasn't burned the lamp in the middle of that fight. So far, so good for both teams as no one's really fallen down. The only thing down is that lamp I mentioned earlier. He is going to get healed up. Relapse is now, he's got this main tank of Yikes getting dangerous low. The health advantage is firmly on the side.
Sicko mode. Let's see what happens.
Res? No way they get it. Bantuanette with a very aggressive resurrection. It's going to bring Relapse back into the fight. Wolfwork goes down. No resurrection now for the side.
Heal advantage here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Only has a Lucio for heals.
They really do. And Danny against No Pain is going to win that fight. Here comes the Dragon Blade. It's Notorious, and it's Vader to go down first. Bantoinette with a great fly is going to be able to dodge it, and there, Relapse feels for himself. He's going to be able to take down the Dragon Blading Genji, and now...
Good push by Danny on the list, yeah.
Yeah, great job by him. Didn't have the camera there, but still, massive work cleaning that fight up, and that is going to be Trapezoidal Lord Society. With a little bit more resistance, they are going to be able to cap it off. Already a less time. Wow, I mean, that Cryptic time was incredibly fast, but still...
to show you how fast they really went.
But now Trapezoidal... That felt like a really fast take, anyway. But now Trapezoidal Lord Society has to do something. They've got to go. This next fight is going to be really important. If they can win this fight and get the momentum going, they have the ultimates to try to snowball it to the end. Yikes is going to take a lot of damage, though, and he's going to be held up almost immediately. He's got great supports behind him. We do see now the next ultimate most likely to be burned is probably Vader's Dragon to create some space. He's up on the high ground. And there it is. The charge is down. That Dragon, though, is in an amazing spot. They have to burn beat immediately. His discard keeps his team alive. Discard. I said it right that time. The counter Dragon comes through, and the Hanzos trade frags. Vader and Kool-Aid Guy go back and forth, and it is both to lose out in the long run. Actually,
Notorious is about to have his blade up. Let's see what he can do with that.
I stand corrected. There's Kool-Aid Guy's gonna get hit with that res and Notorious. 97 on it. He wants it. He needs it. He wants to clean it up. And there it is. Blaze down the back line. It's gonna be Bench with a little ton of damage on it. However, the lamp is near there. It's there perfectly. Lotus is gonna be able to go down. Bench with the next to follow.
Notorious with the big picks.
Notorious with two. Yikes shuts him down, but Yikes goes down the process. It is a good hold there for Cryptic. They are now set up almost perfectly to win this map. Kool-Aid Guy has gone huge this map. You can set up your DPS all you want, but they've got to hit the shots, and my god, Kool-Aid Guy has. They're going to switch off to goats here on Trapezoidal Lord Society, and Bantoinette is off on a different character. I swear she's been the most flexible of the whole tournament, and she is on that Moira.
Goats.
We love goats. It's the old school goats. We do see Bantoinette on the Moira.
We love goats.
Oh, but she gets absolutely bodied. Notorious.
Notorious with a gigantic fist.
Absolutely. Wolfrick's in the air on that Valkyrie, keeping his
He's
team.
gonna hit Danny with that punch.
Is he going to go for that res? No way he does. Okay, he's not. He's got a little bit of common sense, but Lettuce is going to get taken down. Kool-Aid Guy. Oh, he's going for it. He got it. Massive by Wolfrick. Waiting for that moment and capitalizing on it. No Pain's back in the fight, and he's going to get a hook almost immediately. However, it's followed up on by Notorious, and Bantoinette's going to die for the second time in that fight. It's going to be a reset by Trapezoidal Lord Society, and a minute left on the clock.
If you're on the side Trapezoidal Lord side, you're going to want a little bit more shield break here, because they're not getting the pressure they need on the field. Because Dixie's going fairly uncontested. They're just able to
You gotta watch out for these ultimates. Here they come. It's Dixie and Kool-Aid Guy putting a bunch of ultimates down the field. And putting
That's how you gotta play goats. You gotta get right in them.
You do, but you have the ultimates to counter it. That Dragon cut that fight clean in half. And now Cryptic is going to capitalize on it almost perfectly. Relapse and Lotus are the first two to, not the first two, the second two to go. And Danny's very low too. That's gotta be a hold from Cryptic.
That's very unfortunate that the Dragon came out, because they were looking promising with their aggression. Hopefully they keep that up this fight, but they have to try and pick up this card.
This is where my bad. I'm not trying to interrupt you, man. My bad.
No, you're good. Go.
All right. So we got the ultimates online now for Trapezoidal Lord Society. I keep thinking you're gonna stop talking, and I start talking, try to fill that gap in smoothly, and it never works.
You're fine. It's okay. I love you.
I love you too, man. Love you too. No homo. So we've got 5 ultimates basically coming up. If Yikes can get his fast enough, he will get his mid fight for Trapezoidal Lord Society, but the first ultimate burn is going to be Wolfrick's Valkyrie. Here we go. The Graviton Surge. It's got to be huge, but the whole hog is a little better. They got to get that bomb to go hard, but it doesn't happen. Danny does not get anyone with it, and Vader doesn't get anyone with the grab. Who does get someone, though, is Kool-Aid Guy. He's going to get relapsed down, and Yikes went down earlier in that fight. He's up on the wrecking ball trying to get back a little bit faster. Letter still has the Valkyrie, not the Valkyrie, whatever this ultimate is. It's Rally, that's right. But still, the left side of the kill feed is firmly red. It's Cryptic to try to hold strong.
They're doing a real good job here. Just gotta keep up what they're doing.
Absolutely. Letters. Vader's actually going to try to stick this Zarya. Danny on the Sombra too. We have not seen Danny's Sombra yet. Here comes the rally though. It's the ultimate they need. The Dragon though is usually a stronger ultimate. No one's dead to it yet, and no one even takes a ton of damage from it either. They got through almost perfectly. Leonard's still in this front line. He's on the card. He's trying to get a bunch of damage off, but he's not getting anything so far. What he is going to get is hooked. He's got a bubble on him though for Vader to keep him alive, and he's still just in the middle of this team. No way he gets out of this one alive, and he does. He's going to get discard, and he still has his team behind him to keep him alive. The Rocket Fist from Notorious is going to dive in, and it's going to get nobody. Danny does go down to the Dixie. It's a nice peel on the back line by him, keeping his team
Grab
alive.
is almost online. Keep an eye out for that.
Let's see what they can do with it. Wolfrick does burn the Valkyrie at the end of the day. Here comes the first shot. Kool-Aid guy goes down, and there's the dragon to follow it up. The cart is now being absolutely overrun. The whole hog is through on it. There is someone on the cart keeping alive, and I think that is Bantoinette.
At 98. Oh, they just died with 2 ultimates. No.
That's actually so rough. Bantoinette had to burn coalescence to stay alive on the cart, and somehow Bantoinette is actually still alive. She's laying a bunch of damage in the Roadhog, but she's punched into the wall, and the Taurus is going to finish it off. It's over for this point, at least, as Cryptic are going to take map. Yeah, it has to be a P at the end, actually. But, you know, the unbelievable map from Cryptic there. That was actually incredible.
Kool-Aid guy just doing Kool-Aid guy things. Oh, yeah. Kool-Aid guy.
I don't know, is it a Kool-Aid man usually? I mean, I'm not a big, I only drink water, so like, I don't know for sure.
Yeah, he's just the Kool-Aid guy.
I hear you.
No, he's on Cryptic Kool-Aid guy.
What a card by Tixie. He's got
yeah.
Unbelievable damage block there. Gosh.
Really well played by Cryptic. Keep up that energy.
Trapezoidal
Earth Society isn't going to remember what hit him.
For sure.
Wake up tomorrow.
It certainly isn't over yet. It still is 1-1, and we have had 2 dominating maps on both sides. It looks like Yikes may be subbed out here. Avalon is stepping back in. It's been completed. So yes, the next map was supposed to be Paris. There is a glitch on the map though, where Diva Bombs can do weird things. So we're gonna go ahead and make the switch. We are gonna be going to the other map we played before, which is Temple of Anubis.
Anubis.
We will see what happens here though. Trapezoidal Society has had good streaks in this map before. But so is Cryptic. It's gonna be a fairly close and even map. We did see them go for like a treehouse setup last time. We'll see if they do it again.
Probably gonna see a lot of dive on the side of the offense. Whoever's gonna be attacking first, I'd like to see dive because it's very good against the bunker comp on this map. Especially if you can coordinate it good enough and pick some healers, then you can just take out the Orisa Hog and then you'll be good. Just eat them up. Nom nom nom.
Well, this might be a this might be a specialist thing from Junkertown Jules. They do like to run a bit of a wrecking ball on this map to try to clear some space. While that is interesting, we do know a lot of the times that these teams are usually not as practiced as Jules in that comp, and now we have to see what they're going to do with this bunker. Dandy's going to go ahead and bring a ready up in, so Trapezoidal Society is set to go whenever. We're just waiting for Cryptic to say something, and we should be set to go live here on Temple of Anubis.
Hold on.
You good, man?
I can't see. Yeah, almost. Alright, we're good.
I could change the background to be Temple of Anubis. Hang on. Watch this production quality, guys. Ooh. Massive.
I can't see it yet.
You'll see it in a minute, man.
Not yet. Man, what a professional streamer.
I know, right?
Trapezoidal Earth Society should be back to normal now, though.
Yeah,
they should be more comfortable with Avalon on that main tank. Him and Danny get that coordination back, so we'll be alright.
Yeah,
they'll be alright. Don't stress it.
This is the composition they've run for all tournament, and I don't think they're looking to change it right about now. It's gotten them this far, and it got them there to the winner's side of the grand finals. So now we've got it ready up from both teams. We're set to go live now, and we're gonna set it here on. Hang on, I gotta change the sides. I always forget to do this, and they always yell at me.
Don't forget to switch sides.
I spelled Cryptic right, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. I just.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I was confused. Oh, jeez.
All right, Temple of Anubis. Incredible map for bunker comps on defense. We will see what these two teams decide to do. We have seen more recently a little bit of dive coming out on this map with a Winston lead instead of a wrecking ball. So it'll be interesting what the offense does, but I'm almost certain, at least for this first point, the defense will consist of an Orisa and a Roadhog.
Yeah, for sure. They're going to be running a Roadhog on defense here, but if you Trapezoidal Earth Society, maybe you want to get a little fair action and try and boop him off of the ledge there, and then you can kill him at the choke. Maybe
yeah.
get some value out of that. But otherwise, I could just see him going Monkey Diva, maybe with the Bant on the Diva, but we'll see.
Absolutely. Here we are.
And Goat. We're going to run Goat.
Well, we look at the offense here because the defense may be baiting us. We do have a single tank bunker. This is what they ran last time on this map. And Dixie certainly is comfortable in this arena, so he's done massive work on it so far this series. We do see No Pain on the Hanzo and Notorious on the Genji. Both have played Genji. Actually, Cryptic is one of the teams that's been running the Genji the most, probably the most out of any of the teams, and so no surprise we see that. But Kool-Aid Guy is on the Junkrat.
He's going to get some good value off of that, especially on the staircase at the beginning. Did he put a trap down in front, did you see?
Yes, I do see it. There is a trap there on Dark.
Oh, it looks like he's going to get
it. Oh, Vader's going to get it. Vader's going to trigger it.
Vader's getting chunked.
And now that's going to give an ultimate advantage right now to Kool-Aid Guy. He's got the most in the field. Let's see what he can do here on this Junkrat. This is the area where he is the most dominant. These little choke points like this. He's gotten a reset in front of him to keep him safe, and he's going to put a trap down to make sure nobody gets too aggressive. There is still a ton of damage going on the sideline. Notorious is over the top of the wall right now, as you can see, trying to spam into this this Juggernaut, whatever, this Trapezoidal.
And he does get trapped.
Oh, he does, and he's going to get taken down.
Dixie with the huge fortify. Great job stopping the charge, saving his backline.
That's absolutely fantastic play from him, and so far it's fairly even. However, a lot of kill feed, a lot of red on the left of the kill feed, and that red is Trapezoidal Alert Society this time. Lettuce is going to get 3 in the fight on that Brigida, and Goats isn't dead yet, guys. We still have Lettuce here leading the charge, and it's going to... Goats. Oh, sorry.
We love Goats.
No, we don't.
We love Goats.
Yeah, Avalon is. It's actually interesting to see how we've seen when we see ghosts like this.
Like Goats.
When we see ghosts like this, we see a lot of Moira, and that's such like an old school ghost. They have birth the coalescence immediately though, and that's one of the best things about running the Moira. Here comes the tire. Relapse is the one to hit the ground though. A massive
relapse with that tire.
Bantuanette 2 out of the mech. What a humongous tire, and that's it. That's that fight done already.
Bantuanette's gonna take that fight.
If Bantuanette gets out of it alive, well, that rip tire is just fantastic. No Pain just switched off onto that Doomfist, and now he's rocking 50% on the ultimate. You can tell he did a lot in that fight just to clean up at the end. But yeah, they have made a switch. It is Bantuanette going off onto the Sombra.
I do like that switch. That's a good counter for the Doomfist especially.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, if you hack Dixie, you suddenly are looking at no shield for a little bit. This card did catch out Bantuanette here on the sideline, but the main fight is going on up in the front. We've got a bunch of damage coming through, and all of it is going to be coming from Cryptic. They've got 3 kills so far, as a lot of the core of this Goats composition has already been torn apart before Bantuanette can even get in a position to do anything. So far, so good. Is Cryptic going to be able to hold at this point once again?
If you're Bantuanette, you're going to want to look behind, because No Pain keeps coming from behind and getting the backline every time.
Yeah, maybe it's worth Bantuanette sticking with her team for this, but still, if she can get one of those value hacks off in the backline, and maybe even solo someone down if she gets good, if she gets a good opening, then we're looking at a really good point here for Trapezoidal Alert Society. However, a ton of damage getting off on the Wolfric from Ban. Wolfric's going to get healed up almost immediately by discard.
On the backline
oh,
again.
Rocket Barrage comes through, and it's going to be Dan to go down. He's hacked at the end, but Bantuanette was not fast enough on the draw. She is going to be able to take down Notorious and get that trade, but losing your Reinhardt in Ghost composition is usually pretty bad. Kool-Aid Guy is going to follow up on that Graviton Surge. Thrown in my... was it reflected?
Don't know.
I don't think it was. I think I'm just seeing things. But either way, this is still firmly a 1 fight right now for Cryptic. Is Veda's gonna get staggered off here at the end by No Pain, and there's a hack through? Is there a hack? Is Bantuanette still running around? Yes, she is. Bantuanette's still alive, but she gets taken down. What a horrible stagger there at the end. And Notorious is gonna clean that frag up. Yeah.
Wow.
Bantuanette now, in that fight though, in Bantuanette's little stint there at the end, she did get enough damage here to build an EMP. It's the only ultimate that TES has for a long time, and it could be an ultimate that wins them the game if they just put it in the right spot at the right time.
I like to see Cryptic try out the Goats too, huh?
Oh, here comes the supercharger down on the ground. on board now with Banspinetta. She's looking for a hack here in the back. She's looking for an EMP, and here it is. It's all going to have 4 people, but the Nano Boost is going to come through to try to keep somebody alive. I believe that is on Dixie, and yes, it is. Dixie still living, still alive, and he gets pinned, but Notorious is there to clean him up before the pin hits the wall. A massive play by him is now Cryptic has the hold. They survived the EMP, the strongest ultimate in the game, arguably, and now they're looking to hold this one for a lot longer. That's always risky to go for. A solo EMP, while it is very good, it is a great ultimate. If you don't have to follow up fast enough, it's not worth it. And Banspinetta has decided to switch off onto the D.Va. So yeah, now they have an off tank.
Letters does have the dragon coming in here, but they did switch off the Zarya, so he doesn't really have a combo in here. But
oh, here comes a massive punch. No pain puts a ton of damage on. Vader's gonna get taken out. Cooler Guy's going to clean it up, and now Avalon's here with the Cola West and trying to keep his team alive. He's putting a lot of damage out, putting a lot of work in with his Cole, but he's not gonna be able to survive, I don't think. He actually does get out pretty safely, and No Pain's gonna put a rocket punch right down on Letter's head. Relapse next to fall, and now No Pain's still in here trying to get the D.Va of Banspinetta, and Banspinetta does actually get knocked out of the mech here at the very end.
And Known Pain is a gamer.
Is Banspinetta gonna make a switch here? I believe she's walking back to spawn. She might switch to remech, but she will lose, I believe, that 40% ult charge she had. Yeah, she is switching for the remech.
It's interesting.
I don't know. I mean,
that bomb could be game changing, but
still, I think that's the call I made. Either one is kind of equally bad. Let's be serious here. Sitting without a D.Va for a bit, or losing and resetting that ult charge. But here comes the dragon. It's gonna be opened up cleanly by Letters. The Nano Boost is here, and here it is. The Dragon Blade at the end. It's gonna be a Nano Blade coming from Notorious, and he's gonna kill Avalon immediately. However, the kills are still looking good for Trapezoidal side. Dana's gonna get a pin onto Dixie. A massive shot by Letters to clean up the Dragon Blade and Genji. And now Kool-Aid guys, the only
looking real good.
They are. They really do. Kool-Aid guy out. Oh, Danny might have just fed here a little bit. A ton of damage onto the Reinhardt now for Trapezoidal side, but guess who's here to peel off? It's Banspinetta running amok, trying to get this. Oh my gosh! Kool-Aid guy is gonna debag Banspinetta. What an unbelievable play! He stayed alive. Kool-Aid guy. No way. Oh, he's finally taken down, chopped down by Danny. Vader is saved by the main tank, and now Vader is looking for a little bit more here up in the air. He's gonna take down that wrecking ball of Dixie, and here comes back the Brigida. She gets taken down by Danny, and it's gonna be that for that point. Trapezoidal Society with a decent take, but a good hold still from Cryptic. I swear, every time I do this, every time I run one of these games, every time there's skins, and every time someone questions it. Yes, there are skins on. I mean, if the teams really complain that hard and both teams want them off, I'll turn them off. But no one's complained that hard, and I've never really looked at a Roadhog and thought, yo, is that Narisa? Like, I don't know.
Well, the thing with Reinhardt with his summer skin, you know, like the football skin.
Fair. That's fair. Is it had the Earth Shatter sound? That Earth Shatter. Yeah. I know what you're saying there.
It delays the Earth Shatter sound, so if you're a Reinhardt, you can't react properly to the Earth Shatter.
That is a good point, but here's
the only thing I could think of.
That's true. That is a good point, but there's no Reinhardts. No.
Yeah, there's never any
Reinhardt's a dead character, so.
God forbid I'm a Reinhardt man.
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, man. I was an off tank main, so when they put 2-2-2 lock in, I gotta play only off tank instead of getting to play like Sombra and fun stuff like that. In a tournament.
We love NA tournaments. NA is the best NA.
NA is the best, man. We're the best at Counter-Strike, at least right now.
That's how it should be.
But this is Overwatch here, and this is North America. We say that proudly, and here we are coming into the defense now for Trapezoidal Society. They're gonna be going for a bunker here with Letters on that Widowmaker and Vader's on a Junkrat. I think Junkrat's pretty popular on this map. We've seen a lot of it.
A lot of value at the beginning here. He can get a quick tire off, and the second point, you can just swap it.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see what Vader can do here. He's put some pipes in, but hasn't put any damage on yet. Notorious is on that. Whoa, wait. Do we have a solo tank? A solo tank Winston from Dixie. Wow, okay, that's really interesting to see that Winston be the solo tank instead of the Wrecking Ball. Yeah. Not really meta.
Extremely good on this map too, because you can get behind them and boop them off.
Letters
if you get them off, they're dead.
Lotus will buy some time for TES. Is that first pick comes through, it is no pain hitting the ground. And a hack is through on the Vader in the backline. Maybe not the most valuable hack target. And now this can be peel off immediately for him. Vader is not any major threat. And here comes the dive. It's instantly denied. Fat air shot from Vader to get that man from getting anywhere near his team. As Dixie is completely denied. He's going to lead the field null charge. I actually am wrong. And Letters is still. Letters is going to prove me wrong.
Good job by Letters.
He's going to have to force the res off from Wolfric. Massive play by Letters still. They are going to put a trap down. I put the camera firmly on this man here. We're going to switch it over for We'll see what Letters can do. He's getting actually 1v1 by Kool-Aid Guy, and that's going to be open.
Kool-Aid Guy takes down Letters. That's a big pick. Kool-Aid Guy is just popping off right now.
Kool-Aid Guy needs to get a little bit more, though. He's trying to go for hacks. He's not able to connect any. But here's what's going to go for something. It's the Dragon Blade in the back line. That's right, Notorious. Back again. But he's not getting as much value out as he usually does. He's going to go for Avalon. He's going to get a swing at the end, and Avalon's very low. Avalon's finally going to get taken down.
Does drop, but Bam might get the res off. No, she cancels it herself.
Bant with a self-cancel is going to get taken down by No Pain, and the tower comes through from Vader. I don't think that's going to be enough to hold the point, but Danny's been hacked off here too. He's going to get taken down, and the resurrection comes through. It's No Pain back and ready to go. He's got the dragon, and he's got this Widowmaker on the high ground. He's trying to go for the sniper fight. Letters has to drop onto the point just to stagger a little bit, make sure he gets his spawn synced up with the rest of his team. That's going to be first point taken by Cryptic.
Wow. That could have been a totally different fight if that res wasn't cancelled.
Absolutely.
She just flew a smidge too far away.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure No Pain would have at least gotten that trade off there. But who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, she canceled it, and I don't know if that would have been enough to hold the point anyway. Still, I don't know if these switches here. What we got? I wasn't even paying attention to the map. We have Danny off on the Reinhardt, Bant on the Diva, Relapse on that Lucio. Okay. So they are going for a ice cream truck, I think is what that is. Yeah, it is. On the offense.
What?
You never heard that before?
No.
I had not until my last team. Here comes the EMP though. Here comes the Dragon to follow up. The Dragon Blade 2 is in, but it's slept. A massive sleep dart comes in from Avalon, keeping his team nice and safe from that one. Bantamweight on the point is the only one really contesting it. She's got the health, she's got the power, and she's got the plays behind her. Somehow, with 70 health, she stays alive. A massive amount of healing done by Avalon, and now she's going to go in for a little bit of damage. She's going to hit a punch onto the December. Wolfric is actually frozen in the front line.
Vader beats the headshot.
Oh, and Discard's going to come in with the Transcendence to save his team, and now Bantamweight has been hacked up in the backline. A ton of damage for this Sombra to try to build up an EMP, but Kool-Aid Guy has to get out. He's too low, but Bantamweight has to get out of the mech. She's DMX finally, and that's probably going to be points so far for TES. However, Cryptic is coming back strong, and they've got a few picks in the process. Danny's the one to go, and Bantamweight needs to get this mech back quickly. The wall comes through from Vader, a nice wall to try to stall some time for Danny to get back, and time plenty it was, as Danny is now back here in the front line ready to protect his team again.
Ooh, I like the Reinhardt there.
I did too. Love to see it, and love the nano boost behind it. Will Avalon hit it? When will it happen? We're gonna go see a fire strike come through. It's on a discard. The first ultimate go is gonna be that. Oh, it's a death blossom. Is that what they're going for?
Oh, I need it down.
Oh, here comes the Dragon Boys. He's trying to clean this fight up. An Anthony is onto the Notorious. He's got to go huge, and he does. Danny and Avalon are the two to go down, and now we've got the May here. It is Vader. He throws the blizzard on the board.
All the ultimates out there.
Absolutely.
Every ultimate's gone.
Notorious.
Side of Cryptic.
Noto and Wolfpain just go absolutely massive. They do throw the bomb in Bantamweight, trying to buy some time. Will she get back in the mech?
And a big shatter.
Bantamweight is back. Bantamweight is back in the mech. She is able to stay alive for a little bit longer, and the tank line for Trapezoidal Alert Society is going to be going huge. So far, so good for them as they've stalled the point out long enough, and Kool-Aid Guy hits the ground next. Danny follows up, wins that trade on Notorious, and that's going to be that. TES are going to be able to...
Ultimates gone by Cryptic, and somehow Trapezoidal Alert Society managed to hold on.
They did get a tick surrender there, but I think that's just a small price to pay for holding that point. Still a great job by them.
Very impressive.
Letters does have this Death Blossom online. That's the only ultimate on the field currently, as everyone else is actually fairly far away with the exception of Notorious's Dragon Blade. We'll see if Letters can just end the fight before it starts by going for an aggressive one of these blades. We do have the Sunburn in the background here. Kool-Aid Guy trying to build his fast. And actually, that was a lot of build off of Bantamweight. Kool-Aid Guy is now looking at the EMP. He's got it online. Notorious also has the Dragon Blade attack and slash ready to go. Letters needs to go aggressive if they know they have these ultimates. And there comes the EMP. Letters can't go aggressive anymore. And it's going to be Vader. First of all, Notorious still slashing through. Bantamweight might be next to go. And yes, it is. Targeting the Diva doesn't give you a dash percent. He doesn't get one. Oh yeah! Letters is gonna get 3 in that fight. It's Wolfric, Notorious, and Discord all the fall. Danny's next to go. He's gonna take on Dixie Normus, and that's gonna be that. Absolutely massive fight.
Kool-Aid guy might get spotted here. Maybe bumping into letters.
Have you ever been able to like feel your diaphragm? Because I can do that right now. It feels bad.
Feel your diaphragm. Oh yeah, I can feel your diaphragm from here. It's crazy.
That was okay. Here comes the hack. It is gonna be on to Danny. Probably the best hack target you could have gotten. However, gonna be pawned out immediately. Kool-Aid guy potted, spotted out immediately. Kool-Aid guy is gonna have to back up, and now discard's getting close to that nano boost. The first ultimate to go in this fight is gonna be Wolfric's Valkyrie. Up in the air he goes, flying high, trying to give me some life, but the shatter from Danny. It's gonna get 2 down. He's gonna capitalize on those perfectly. Discard and Notorious are the ones to fall. Wolfric gets the res off onto Discard though, and the trades are suddenly coming back. Discard is gonna put the nano boost down. It's onto Dixie. Here comes the shatter to follow up, and that's gonna put Relapse and Vader on the ground. Vader already goes down. Relapse puts the beat through, but it wasn't enough. Bantonet's going to get taken out by Discard. Discard, the fragging support. Oh, a pin. A massive read by Dixie. Here comes the Reinhardts are back. It is Danny to come through, and the pin comes through onto Dixie. Here comes the... Oh, no.
No pain. He just might have saved a little bit there. I love Reinhardt so much.
Very, very close. Wow. Cryptic with a 5-second advantage on the time bank. We'll put them on defense first for this one.
Mind blown.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely incredible to see out of these two teams, man.
Dixie.
Dixie is going huge.
Wow.
So they are going to be starting off in defense, Cryptic. I do expect to see the same comp. That triple DPS solo tank. They are putting Notorious on the Pharah. Maybe her home.
That's a good pick here. I like it.
I like it. It's not a common pick, but this is her home turf, and she is a good character, and Notorious knows how to play her well. So we'll see how this happens.
Especially against the goats, it'll be good.
I think No Pain needs to go some sort of sniper here. Honestly, I think that's what they'll try to put him on, but we'll see. They do have a double blast. Yeah, No Pain's on the Genji. This is a really good comp to take care of this this goats comp coming out of Trapezoidal Order Society. Man, I can't think. Oh.
That's fine. I can't either.
3, 2, 1. 60 seconds remaining.
More Canadians, not Canadians. Go Cryptic. That's cool, man. All right. Rolling out here. It is going to be an off-angle held by Notorious, but here this frontline fight happens. We're going to see Kool-Aid guy's actually putting a lot of damage through early, but he doesn't get enough to get any kills so far. Health still looking good for both teams. Is now Notorious. His laid some rockets down as they got into that side room. Just Junkrat has to put in work, and he's got to do it now. He's got to put some damage down. However, this... Oh, here comes the trap. Is honestly reset. Maybe a bit of a misplay there by Kool-Aid guy. Is now Bantonette, the first casualty of the match or of the half, and she's gonna get taken out of the mech. Danny's next to follow, and Cryptic are looking very strong. Notorious with a very early rocket barrage. Avalon has the coalescence, and he's gonna go for it. He's gotta go for it. He's got to hit this, and he's going to go for it. No way he's going to get Discard too. He's put a lot of damage down. He's going to have to get off of it, and Discard goes down. Avalon, in the middle of this fight, is killed too, and he's looking for a third. No way he does it, and Kool-Aid guy shuts it down. The dream is down, but they get back. Relapse is trapped on the point. They throw a tire in. I think it might have been Bantonette's mech. Yes, it was. Bantonette down and out of the fight. We do see Vader here trying to get back to the point in time to stall off, and yes, he will be able to. Letters, absolutely incredible play by him. He's got both DPS down. He needs to get a little bit more, though. He's got to be greedy. He's got to go for it. And Kool-Aid guy is getting knocked in the air by Vader on this Doomfist. This Doomfist 1v1 is going to happen right now. And here comes back. Guess who it is? It's the Moira. It's Avalon, who did a ton of damage to open this fight and make it possible. He's back for a little bit more. Vader in this backline still is going to get a slam. It's on to Wolfric and a nasty air punch. It's going to hit Dixie out of that slam. The nano boost is through, and it's on to, I think it's on to Danny. No, it's not. It's on to Dixie. My bad. Dixie has the nano boost, and Danny gets back just before it burns out. However, No Pain burns the Dragon Blade. There's no way Trapezoidal Order Society does this, and yes, they are going to get it. No way they don't at this point. Dixie's going to go down. Letters had a huge fight. 100%, man. What a play by him and everyone from TES to get back and coordinate that.
I give the credit to Avalon for that one, being able to fight off that Arista in the junk in the beginning.
That was so cool. And then, I mean, that was just everyone just put a great show, especially Avalon and Letters with their amazing plays. Letters just solo fragged 2 people. But now Trapezoidal Society's got 30 seconds to get to this last point and cap it off. They've put in a great show. They've shown they can do it. Let's see if they can. They have a Bastion. We do see Kool-Aid Guy on it. Will he get the pick? Yes, he will. Dana's going to go down, but
he gets fisted out by Vader.
no way, he gets res. They let it happen. The pulse bomb, those come through. It's on to no pain, and so the only DPS right now is Kool-Aid Guy himself. Bantoinette is going to eat almost all that damage, and she's going to have to force the mech. The mech force does get a lucky frag, though. It is Wolfric to go down. Maybe a bit of opposition there. What is that? Notorious gets absolutely batted. Trapezoidal Society are looking to take this one all the way over the line. They got the finish. They got the frags. They've got the Tracer to worry about now. It's over. It's done as Trapezoidal Society for a 4.
Holy crap.
That was absolutely incredible by TES.
Oh my god.
That was one of the best halves of the entire tournament for them. They really brought that one back.
Wow.
Huge plays.
Especially Beth there. She just saved her whole team just by eating the Bastion. If that Bastion bullets didn't get eaten, they would have dropped at least 3.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Very good diva play by Bant.
Absolutely. It's incredible to see that out of her. We do have Trapezoidal Society's defense now. They've got to defend just second point. I mean, they can lose first point, and they are still looking really good to win this map off entirely. We do see Avalon on the solo Orisa, but I think they project. What is Danny doing? Danny on the Diva? Danny on the Diva. Okay. So they're not going to try to set this on up on high ground. They're going to sit on a more, I guess, traditional position, as they do have Danny here to try to block off any ults that come through. Dixie is on the Wrecking Ball, and we do see a triple DPS coming in behind him with Notorious, Kool-Aid Guy, and No Pain on the Genji, Sombra, and Fair respectively. Oh, big boot comes through early. It is going to hit Lotus off, but Lotus can very easily get back up onto that high ground. We do see right now a lot of spam coming through. It is Vader trying to put some damage off onto these players from the side of Cryptic. Alright, the first pick is going to be Notorious. Don't know what happened to Big, but Big Nick's not. I think he's gone. There's something of the sort. We do see here, Lettuce is still trying to lay down the damage on that Widowmaker. He still has the high ground positioning. He's going to try to he's got to hit some shots right now, but the shot's going to be hit onto him. No Pain's going to go down, and Avalon's going to trade Dixie Enormous down. Alright, sweet. Good to hear you. Just making sure you're all good, man. Danny is still here in the middle of this fight. He's trying to get some work. He's trying to finish off Wolfric, who's incredibly low, but he will get out with his life and be safely healed up. We still see midpoint. A hack comes through onto Danny, but Relapse is the one to go down.
Someone's got to contest No Pain. He's going uncontested. The Junkrat's the only one shooting at him.
Not the best character to half shoot that, man. As the Pharah Junkrat duel is usually a favorable one for the Pharah. We still see a lot of blue on the left side of the feed, and it's going to be Cryptic to finish this point off most likely. My camera is acting up. There it is.
Cryptic says we can do it as well. Absolutely
they can, and now 30 seconds on the clock. It just has to be one hold here from Trapezoidal Earth Society. If this doesn't come through, I think this is actually a draw. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is. Sometimes it's overtime.
No, there'd be a minute each.
There'd be a minute each. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. There's going to be an extra minute. So this is now or never, but it might be never. No Pain goes down first. Wolfric's there for that resin. Bantoinette puts the Valkyrie up in the air. A massive EMP for that matter, as it is going to be every single person on Trapezoidal Society hit. Notorious through with the Dragon Blade.
Trapezoidal Earth Society.
A little bit of follow coming through. Bantoinette got a res off on the Avalon. No way. How did she get? Ban gets taken down. Still a big Rika that's coming through. There is enough people on this point for Trapezoidal Society to try to hold this one off. Avalon still here in the middle of the point, anchoring it down for his team, making sure not a lot happens. He is going to take a ton of damage though, but he has one beside him healing him. It's Relapse on the Moira, but he's taken down by Notorious. A massive pick by him.
Danny does get hacked. He can't use his mech. They're going to have to focus down Danny before he gets destroyed.
Oh, Letters! Off two-man pulse bomb. He did on Tracer to save the fight before. He'll do it again. It's Trapezoidal Society to win map 3.
2-1 match point for Trapezoidal Earth Society.
Yep, they've gone to this section before, but they gotta finish it off.
Let's see if they can finish it off. What a great game by them. Good bomb by Danny at the end. And letters with the big sticky icky. Woo! Oh baby, a double.
Woo! Love to see that. Let's go over the next map. Let's talk about this a little bit. We've got our next map coming up, and it is going to be not Icon World. I'm wrong. Blizzard World. I'm really interested in this map. I don't see it a lot anymore. I don't think it's nearly as popular as, especially the other maps on this, on that section of kind of the hybrid maps. I think we see more Numbani and especially King's Row. But we'll see what these teams decide to do in this map. It's a very balanced one.
What map's it gonna be?
Blizzard World.
There we go. Sorry, I'm
Oh, you're good, man. No worries.
a little bit of stuff just happened, so I'm good. We're good. We're good.
No big deal, man.
Blizzard World's gonna be a good map for the end of this.
Well, might not be the end, man. Hang on. Whoa.
It was
That
a
was a-
joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was
I
a
think
joke.
you just messed up. You're trying to cover it up.
No, yeah. I'm just covering it. We had to scare the Cryptic fans a little bit.
Oh man, come on, dude. They played a great series last game. Don't count them out of it, man. They've still put a
No,
lot of work.
Cryptic is
in.
an amazing team.
Absolutely, huge amounts of work.
Just
for them.
had to scare their fans real quick. It's fine.
I see a lot of bless the test down there.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
We need some hype for Cryptic. Where is they? Where are they?
All right, so here we are, Blizzard World. We're going to be starting off with Trapezoidal Alert Society on the defense. Oh, I don't have chat turned on.
They didn't say anything yet.
Okay, I was just making sure. I need to put R in chat.
Danny's ready. Notorious ready.
I opened my chat menu though, and I was like, wait, why is it not opening?
Yeah,
Go
press enter.
Notorious is starting to ready in for Cryptic. We're just waiting for Trapezoidal Alert Society. This is now match point for Trapezoidal Alert Society. They are waiting on. Oh, Bayonet says 1 second, please, but she misspaced it. So right now, what do you think? Do you think they're gonna pull any switches here? I mean, it looks like the Notorious is just good.
Nah,
No, I'm
I don't
just
think
thinking.
they will.
Absolutely. I think it's just a bathroom break.
They've been close every game.
Or as I like to call it, a Junkertown Jules pause.
Yeah. Junkertown Jules takes hours though.
Shout out to Junkertown Jules. If any of you guys are in there, throw it down. Here we are, Blizzard World. The second to last map of the series, potentially the last map of the tournament. We do see Trapezoidal Alert Society here on the defense, and the names at the top are wrong there right now. Thanks for telling me, chat. I didn't even see that. How much water do you have to drink to rap during fights? I actually usually start off with about 2 glasses of water, and that's usually gets me through it, but I drink about, like, honestly 10 or 12 a day. Yeah, I'm actually running really low on water right now. I'm only like a little bit left on my last glass, so I might have to go.
That's why I'm not talking.
Actually, I'm gonna refill right now. Be right back.
You got 10 seconds. Oh jeez, he left me alone. Oh jeez. Question the runes. How much water do you have to drink? Thank you, Mr. Letters. Say it back, chat. Thank you, Mr. Letters.
Ready for battle.
Does look like Trapezoidal Earth Society is going to come out with the Orisa Hog double sniper, which is very good on this map.
Fresh glass of water
because
set and ready to go, man. How you
He
doing?
is running the Pharah here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I like the double sniper against the Pharah. Notorious is going to change his mind real quick.
Danny here is going to be starting off on the Roadhog with Avalon on the Orisa. We have a double sniper set up, and my god, has it done a lot of work before. I don't know what the offense is doing there. They've made interesting switches here. I think they're going to be sticking with goats? No, what the heck? 2-2-2?
4, 3,
2-2-2.
Oh,
I like
see,
it.
I like
I
it.
like it.
Oh, they're coming out with it. They're giving the people what they want. The roll lock's coming, but it's not needed for now. Both teams are actually on 2-2-2 for that matter. But this is like the old school style with Orion, Azaria. Ooh, my gosh.
Letters with huge pick on Wolfric.
Wow,
Look at
Letters.
that.
Lighting up the feed early. A nice shot onto Wolfric. I mean, it's going to be hard to play fair into this, honestly. Just with that bunker comp and with the halts and with letters on this Widow. I mean, I don't really...
holding down there.
Yeah, I am too, actually. But, I mean, this is actually a very strong place to just hold. It gives letters this massive sight line. And he's just waiting for people to peek into him and give him that angle, give him that shot.
Especially about the Ryan. I figured they'd...
Oh, he got it on the Kool-Aid guy. Kool-Aid guy's now very low. He is going to get healed up, though. That's going to buy a bit of time. Oh, a huge headshot to Notorious. He's not going to be able to finish it off, though. Letters is one of the first people to get an ultimate, but the first one on the field is going to be that nano boost. It is onto that Reinhardt. Dixie's going to get hooked in almost immediately, but he's going to take down Danny with no problem whatsoever. Still running amok, still running through, trying to get Avalon down next.
Vance 1 health. Oh, they did manage to pick Vance. Notorious with the huge rockets.
Notorious does get that kill, does get taken down, and kills coming in for Cryptic left and right. Kool-Aid guy with 2 there at the end, and the resurrection comes through just to keep no pain in it and keep his blade building up pretty fast. He is currently I think the slowest builder right now for ultimates. Don't count him out of it. He's got massive blades and he still has massive talent on this Genji.
Looking good inside of Cryptic. They're playing really well with this Reinhardt. I do like the Reinhardt because Trapezoidal Earthside, he isn't doing much about the super aggression on the Reinhardt. They're not really punishing him. Let's see if they'll change that.
The wall hacks are now online for Letters. He's going to use them, trying to get a bit of a pick off here. He's got a weird angle. He's got a little bit of a gap here he's trying to shoot through, but don't know if that's really enough to especially get ahead. You got to get someone to jump. Massive shot there by him. The shadow does come through though, and the rocket brush is going to be the one to follow up. It's going to be Notorious to pin. Vader throws the dragon in there too and kills back and forth. Who's going to be the one to come out on top? It is Phantom to get a resurrection off on the relapse, and that might be a good sign to come. This still is Trapezoidal Society's fight to win, and Danny's going to run through and take Kool-Aid guy down. Avalon's going to get Dixie, and that's going to be that. Trapezoidal Society will hold the first fight on the streets phase.
Avalon sure does spray a lot.
I mean, there's no reason not to. You got 150 shots, and the thing doesn't fire super fast. I mean, you can
like
shoot
spray
free.
is spray.
Oh, I thought you meant the gun, man.
No.
Hey, man, whatever happens, here comes the Graviton Surge. The Dragon Blade is in the follow-up. He goes for the back on. He goes for a relapse. That was a massive play, taking that Cold West out of the equation, and now his team's there to follow up. Massive ultimate dump there by Cryptic.
Wonderful grab.
That is what we like to call an ultimate dump, though, and so now the only ultimate online is going to be Dixie coming up on the Shadow fairly soon for Cryptic.
Only the best ultimate in the game. Let's see what they can do with it.
Oh, they're going to get back? Oh, they finally get back. Avalon is going to slam the supercharger down. He's trying to keep his team alive. So far, so good as Dixie Enormous is the first one to hit the ground. And now Avalon still holding strong, still holding great. But Danny's going to go down to a nice kill by Discard, who's just a fragging support. My gosh, he deserved my MVP last round. Wolfric is going to get taken out by Relapse. Invaders next to go. Not next to go. Next to go, huge. He's going to take no pain down. He also got Notorious down earlier in that fight. Massive fight for TES. Great recontest, and they're going to take Discard down at the end.
That was an unfortunate play by Wolfric. Accidentally flew into the enemy team. Just little mistakes that are winning these fights for each team. They're both so good, these tiny mistakes are losing fights.
The thing about it is this composition of the TES, if you're out of position, you will be punished. Vader has that stun, Avalon has the halt, and Danny has that hook. Especially the hook is just amazing at keeping people out of it. Speaking of the hook and the halt, there it is, taking no pain, who's completely out of position, and shutting him down instantaneously. Notorious is still here on the Doomfist. He's close to the ultimate, but he's going to get stunned. And like I said before, there it is. Vader with a nice flashbang is going to take him down. Wolfric with an incredibly aggressive resurrection is going to get punished for it. As Relapse goes down, but gets traded off immediately by Notorious, who gets traded out by Vader. Will Vader get traded out? We'll stay tuned to find out, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Discard is the next to go. It's a nice hook by Danny, finishes him off, and Relapse is getting resurrected by Bantoinette.
Good job focusing down Dixie. Wow.
Absolutely. We see Trapezoidal Society holding once again, and it is going to be a reset for Cryptic. Dan.
I don't know how you talk that fast. That's pretty interesting. I'm just sitting here like admiring your speed.
I think you're actually like, I think you're the like 4th or 5th person I've code-casted with to say that, so I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, it's just impressive. You're like the rap god.
Brig wins games, as chat says. Why is my chat on? I swear, man. We do have the Doomfist coming in. Here comes the Dragon Blade in the process. No pain.
Good block by Avalon.
But the Dragon Blade in the back line is going to get Banternet down. Dixie with a massive charge. He's going to get 2 people down, and now he's looking for some more. He's still in this front line here, working on this reset, and it's going to go down. Avalon hits the ground. Look at how far back the cart went. I didn't even realize how far.
They didn't touch it in 72 years.
That's about right, but they're going to touch it now, and they're going to get it across the line. No way Arica Nuts comes through now.
Nah.
No way.
That
Oh, but they're going to go for
would've
some
been
staggers
toxic.
here. Oh, Banternet horribly caught out of position here around this corner. Danny's going to go through and try to save her, but Dixie had her number, had her taken down, and that's going to be a massive pick by him, staggering that one off. Danny's still in this 1-1 in the back line. He is caught out, though, and so our reinforcements coming through for Dixie. The Cryptic front line is not going to be able to work, though. Oh, the hook comes through. Danny gets the resurrection through off Wolfric, or breaks the resurrection from Wolfric, and he's going to be able to save that point for his team. Danny just goes massive there. Big Nick energy.
Absolute Chad, bro.
Absolute Chad, my man. Here it comes, though. The bunch of ultimates being burned. I think it's every ultimate burnt except for the Deadeye for the side of Trapezoidal Alert's side.
That punch could have wiped someone, but Letters ate it up.
That's what we need to see. Borgito wins games, as we said before. Kool-Aid guy is going to put a bomb. Is going to put a particle bomb right onto the face of Danny and going to kill himself in the process. It's going to be a reset so far for Cryptic, but they do have the Graviton Surge and the Dragon Blade.
60 seconds remaining.
Sorry.
What do you call this comp? Do you call this like Ninja Fist? Because we need to get acronyms for every comp, I swear.
Ninja Fist.
I don't know, man. Both Valkyries going to be burnt off. Banternet and Rolfric both flying in there. Here's the grab. Is the blade going to come out? Not yet. Actually, No Pain decides to hold it, and here it is. It's up right now. He's going to go to the back line, but Vader's going to only get 2. Discard and Dixie both at the ground, and here we are. No Pain did not get anything out of that grab, but here comes Notorious in the air. He's going to go for a slam. He's going for mid, and he's going to hit Vader in the process. I swear he wasn't aiming for him, but he got Banternet in anyway, just by a nice rocket punch, killing her into the wall. This fight has been instantaneously turned around by Cryptic. It is now Danny and Avalon both going to go down. Letters the next to fall. Relapse hits the ground too, is the last one to go, and that's going to be a capture for sure. But Banternet is back. They need to stall to overtime, but I don't think they have a chance. Here they go. They've got players back. They've got the wrecking ball here. It's Avalon and Vader. They do have a chance. I was wrong. And now they've got it to overtime, but can they get it stopped? We need to see as this fight's coming on left and right. Every ultimate on the field has been burned. Notorious has his second meteor slam in the entire fight. Dixie puts the Shatter down though, and the Shatter's what's going to win in the fight. It's a 4-man. Raider, Danny, Avalon, and Letters. All 4 hit the ground, and Danny and Vader are the ones that go down. No Pain throws the Dragon Blade off in the fight. He's going to try to finish off these 3 people, and that's what's going to happen. Letters and Relapse both get under the blade. Notorious punches Banternet into the wall, and that's going to be it for sure. They're going to push the cart over the line.
Finish it. To answer your question, DPS aren't cool enough to get their own acronyms.
Aren't cool or are?
Aren't.
I hear ya.
That just reminds Zarya.
Big agree,
DPS
man.
are lame.
Big agree. I mean, I'm a tank player. I'm an off tank player myself, so I can get on board with some facts like that. Oh man. I wonder what we're gonna see here out of Cryptic. I mean, that was still a pretty good push. They did get it to overtime, Trapezoidal Society. So that means they are going to have a good chance to hold this. Getting it into overtime is very important on just any map, any hybrid map. So great to see that out of them, and we'll see what the defense shows for Cryptic.
Alright, I'm back. I had to go flip my stuff on the grill real quick.
Oh yeah, that's way more important. Go ahead, man. I don't blame you at all, man. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten like anything all day.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just. You can eat some of this. That's fine.
Oh, sweet. What are you cooking?
I'm cooking burgers and steak.
I mean, dude, the last time I had anything on a grill, or it was like a barbecue. It was this brisket I had at this place that's like an hour away from me. It's like yeah, it was incredible.
Where are you? Texas?
No, West Virginia, man.
Oh, geez,
The Great East Coast,
brisket.
yeah. There's good brisket here. It was absolutely fantastic. But either way, let's get back into the games. Let's get back into these comps. Do you see Dixie is going to hold off on this solo Arisa? They do have 3 DPS running around, and we got the Doomfist from No Pain. An interesting call, but certainly a good one. We do see the Stoneberger coming out with the Moira again. Interesting to see from Avalon. I've commented on that.
Slam, is that Big Nick? Danny, I do like the rhyme here.
Oh yeah, Danny is really good at this character. Of course, it's not even his main man, but he's gonna.
Fuck just countered the whole speed for Danny.
Oh, Danny's absolutely shredded. No Pain's gonna get a kill on the waters, but a trade at least comes through. It is on to Dixie, but that's gonna be that.
Dick's gonna hold this for a fight.
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't talk to. I don't know what's rough. Get Big Nick some food. Is he gonna share with the rest of the class?
Yeah. I'm not kinda sure.
He deserves it. Send me some brisket, please, man. Good brisket is just so good, man.
Stop, you make me hungry.
I am too, man. I'm super hungry.
It's fine. We
I
got
got-
another map after this. It's fine.
Either that, we either get another map, or we get another map, and or we get interviews. Either way, we're gonna get those. But Notorious, while I was distracted by brisket, is gonna get 3 people taken down. A massive rush to clean up those 2. And Cooley Guy's gonna finish off Bantamwinette and Invader. Only one person gets out of that one alive, and I believe that was Letters. And that's gonna be that. No, it was Avalon to get out alive. My bad.
Oh boy.
My man, Mountain Mama. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
The first person I've ever met from West Virginia.
I mean, I live in the valley. I'm not even gonna lie. So
Congratulations.
I appreciate that, man. The thing about it is when the power goes out and the Wi-Fi's gone, there's no cell service down here, so it's kind of, you're isolated. It's a ditch. But here we are. This next fight engagement is going to start, and it's going to be Avalon leading the charge on his Orisa. He is going to get a massive hold hook combo, and Danny was the one to follow up on it on that Roadhog. He's going to get very low, but he's Roadhog. He's got the vape in his back pocket, and he's going to heal it instantly. The damage, though, is firmly in the favor of Cryptic. They are going to take down Danny, and they're going to get Kool-Aid Guy back online, and Kool-Aid Guy is going to get the damage done. Bantamwinette's going to get taken down by a Sonic Arrow, and now that's probably the fight just confirmed for Cryptic. So far, so good. We're looking at a map 5, unless... Oh my
Kool-Aid Guy's
gosh!
back. In case you're
Kool-Aid
wondering, he's
Guy.
back.
Like I said before, I was so rudely interrupted. No, I'm kidding. We're looking at a map 5 here, unless Trapezoidal Society can pull a good fight and pull a miracle, just a miracle round like they did that one half on Temple of Anubis. It's possible, it certainly can happen, but it's going to have to happen pretty fast. No ultimates on the field right now for Trapezoidal Society compared to the 3 online for Cryptic. We do see Bantamwinette coming up online with a Valkyrie very soon. She's got to burn that pretty quickly. We do see her go for it right as she gets it. Up in the air she is at the moment, keeping that damage boost and the heals online for her teams, but the Dragon is going to be the one to cut her off. It forces the lamp out very early and gives a good opening for the anti to come through. Letters, Avalon, and Danny are all 3 hit by it. We do see the Valkyrie up in the air. It's Bantamwinette to keep her team alive. Up online now with Discard, keeping his team alive with the back. He's going to stun in the front, and he's going to get taken down. Avalon finishing that frag off, and Notorious is going to get some trades on that nice rocket rush up in the air. The resurrection might come through, and yes, it does. Wolford brings Discard back into the fight while Letters gets 2, but he's traded out by Cool Guy, and that might be enough to win this fight. A sleep dart onto Danny,
Wow.
and he might get finished off here.
Looks like I'm gonna go hungry for a little bit longer.
Yeah, you probably will. It's 12 seconds on the clock. TES has to get back, and they've got to get back now. 8 seconds. Is there anyone even close enough to the point? Let me pan over here. I don't see anyone that can really get there fast enough. It's over. It's done. It's Cryptic. Map 4 for them. And we're on map
And it's
5
gonna
on
go
the
to map
Reset
5.
Grand Finals. What a game.
Match point.
Play of the game.
The final mount. I can't speak. It's fine.
No pain to pay the game on that Genji. Did massive amounts of work on the blade out here for this last fight. Cleaning these guys up on Trapezoidal Society, and that would be the confirmation to get that point all the way in overtime. I forgot to change this one, guys. I'm sorry. I usually am better about this. There you go. Sorry, team. Map 5,
Whoa.
final map. The Decider is my favorite map for these clutch situations, these clutch deciders. It's Oasis.
That's funny. Not a big fan of the map, but We'll see. Better than
All right, nothing
Busana.
personal, man. I wasn't trying to ruffle any feathers with saying that.
No. We're good. We're good. You like us, man? My boy. Ah, gotcha. Makes sense, then.
Yeah, this kind of map is so nice. Just King of the Hill in general is just super
It
fun to
makes
play.
sense.
Yeah.
I'm a 2CP guy. It's so broken. I love it.
I've never met a 2CP guy in my life. There's a first.
You also met your first Reinhardt man. Hi, how are you?
Nah, I met a few of those. Not many, but I met a few.
They're not real. Don't worry. I'm the only real.
I hear ya. Well, I thought I was just making sure. All right, I didn't even clear much of that glass of water.
Did you forget to get the water when you got up?
What is it? Sorry.
Did you forget to get water when you got up?
No, I had a full glass left, and so yeah, I filled both my glasses, and so now we're still looking pretty good. I got about 5-6 a glass left. It should get me through this. I still got the interviews though, so whatever happens, I'll still be here for a hot minute.
It's okay. I'll be here too.
It's good to hear, man. We have the ready for Trapezoidal. Ready. We have the ready up live for Trapezoidal Lore Society. We're just waiting for Cryptic, and we should be set to go anytime now. We are in the bathroom. You know what? I'm gonna join him. Beer back.
What? I'm so team bonding. They're in the bathroom. Orbit, we're all a big fan of you. Oh my god, is that the real Cryptic Orbit? Oh my god. Oh my god. Bless this test. Yep, this is the last map muffin. The last map muffin. Could be all she wrote. Oh my god, Orbit mean me. What a time to be alive. Grillmaster 76 cosplay, I got it.
Yeah, we
Are we
talking
setting
about
up
we're talking about like a
for-
Grillmaster 76 cosplay. Absolutely, I'd love
Yep.
to see it.
Yeah, but
Are
you're
we just
doing
setting up the Twitch
Grillmaster.
poll for finals? Let me just be honest with you. I've had to do a lot today, and that was not one of them so far. It'll probably just be the old-fashioned spam in the chat. But either way, here we are on the final map. If one of the moderators could actually
I can
take
set
care
up
of-
a straw poll.
No, we have a Twitch plug or a thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I see it in the bottom.
Yeah, I could set that up, probably. If one of the admins or the moderators still in chat could actually go in chat and do that, I'd really appreciate it. But here we are. We're up on board with the final map of the tournament for sure. And this is the first round of it. We're going to be sitting here on City Center. Got Trapezoidal Lore Society. There, I switched the names. My bad. Okay. Trapezoidal Lore Society is going to be playing a dive comp. What? Okay. We're seeing dive from both teams.
Yeah, but it's good on this map. It's understandable.
Oh, it
because you
really
wanna
is.
Get the high ground.
It really is good, but I mean, you just don't see it very often, man. Especially this 2-2-2. Don't vote Koala for MVP.
I like
Here
the
we go.
soldier pick by letters if he sticks with it.
I did
Big
too.
fan.
I actually really do like that pick.
That's a good amount of spam for the Pharah too.
It's an incredibly consistent character. If you're consistent
Especially
with
since
it.
he's been buffed. Ooh boy.
Letters has been popping off though, so here we are in the air. It's no pain. He's gonna try to waste some damage, but the first dive is in. It's Danny. The counter dive is through from Dixie, but so far so good for both teams. Oh, I was gonna say that.
Balls.
There goes
No
relapse.
pain,
It's
not
Trapezoidal
one.
Lore Society's main support, but Letters immediately is gonna have to get a trade. He does. He gets two. It's no pain and discard, but the resurrection comes through by Wolford. So far so good, as we need to see Cryptic confirm this fight, get more frags, and that's what they're gonna do. Antoinette out of the mech. Antoinette down, most likely. Wait. She's gonna get healed. Bitch, somehow's alive. Is she still going? What?
Wow.
Bitch, gets back in the mech.
That's not supposed to happen.
That was not part of the script for Cryptic at the very least. Dana's gonna get taken down, and Bantonet is still stalling this point out. She still has some point presence, but she is taking out of the mech once again. She's got the Winston on her this time, and that might be all she wrote for Bantonet, at least for this life. How the hell is she alive? Oh, fuck.
There she goes.
Kool-Aid guy is gonna be the one to finish that frag off, and Dixie's gonna go down too. Massive work by this mid-fight's not done. What is he gonna commit? What is he got the tactical device in front of him? He's gonna go for no pain. He's got a ton of damage off onto the Valkyrie Mercy and discards the wonderful. Letters with 3 has taken this mid-fight and flipped it on its head. It's him.
This is pretty
5
much
in the
what we
fight.
expected out of the soldier, though.
Oh wow. We were right that soldier pick was a good pick. My gosh.
Basically what we expected, especially on this map. You could just sit on the high ground, spam everyone out. Because the thing about it,
How did Bantonet survive for that long? I mean, was Cryptic just like, beefing a little bit? Or?
no, Ban's invincible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a defensive.
Oh, I didn't get the memo. Okay, well, here we are. The dive is here. The blade's to follow up. It's Vader this time. It's not one of the Cryptic players to pull the blade out, and he's going to pull the blade right in the no pain. And now that's going to be the opening pick they really need.
Wow.
Wolfrick's going to actually get taken down too by Bantonet, following up on that damage done. Vader is going to get flashbang, but it doesn't even matter. He's got Kool-Aid guy down, and he's got out alive. He's got a supportive Avalon right beside him, and it's going to be a reset for the side of Cryptic. Trapezoidal Society once again holding strong on King of the Hill.
Vader sure is a nutty gamer.
Yeah, for sure. He's putting a ton of work.
Yeah. Especially this game, he's playing exceptionally well.
One thing I want to keep an eye on right now is going to be Avalon, and he's got that coalescence online. He's sprayed the ground once again, as per usual, as common with him. But these coalescences that he's used have been huge value. But what has been huge value is No Pain and Notorious. They're going to get the opening picks for their ultimates, and Dixie doesn't even need no. He's got that kill. He's got that trade. He's got Bantonet's mech bomb forced off, and Ban is not going to get anyone with that. Avalon is still right beside him, but Avalon is actually antied. He's going to get finished off by Discard, and Notorious. Notorious and Discard both basically shot at the same time. Let us got a pick. He got No Pain, just sniping him from walking back from spawn, but Dixie's gonna go ahead and take Bantonet down. Probably can turn this fight. No way. No way he does this. I'm just saying it. He's got Discard.
Wow.
A bot space for Relapse to get that resurrection. Letters is pulling an absolute masterclass from the Soldier 76, and he's put a ton of damage on the Wolfric. Kool-Aid guy has the Deadeye. He got no one with it though, but the camera firmly on Letters as he putting damage on the Wolfric, and that's gonna be the pick that they need. He's got Wolfric, and now he's still carrying on. He's still got this Doomfist in front of him, but he's finally going to go down. A nice kill by No Pain, trading that flag off. But Danny's going to get Notorious taken down, and Wolfrick's running back here on this Lucio. We do see one man on the cart. It is the Gen. Oh no, the Genji's going to be Vader. Discard gets taken down, and Kool-Aid guy is next to go. Notorious throws a mech bomb. Yeah, he did. He didn't get anyone with it though.
Wow. Letters. If you guys haven't thought about your MVP yet. Woo, it's either for that round, Bant or Letters.
That was absolute. That round at least. You have to look at the whole picture. But for that round, it's got to be one of those two for sure. Mine would go to Letters for that one. But man, I mean, that was just one round. We got to see what these Cryptic players can do to come back. They are switching over to some sort of what? Doomfist goats.
This could possibly be the last round of the tournament.
Could be. However, last time they were in this situation, Cryptic came back and won the series. We will see what they do here.
That is true.
We will. You didn't know that. We will see what they do here.
That's very true.
It is going to be some sort of dive DPS, not dive tanks.
It's fine. You can just call me out on my fault.
It's all good, man. I didn't mean it personally. I'm just making some fun.
No, you.
Letters is. Oh, massive. Dixie's gonna get 2 in the mid fight immediately. He's going for a 3rd. He's got the Lucio very low. It's gonna be Wolfric trying to run around and run away. It is No Pain, however, to get frozen, and Vader's gonna be one to not be able to finish that frag off. Notorious is the one of the Genji to save his Doomfist from getting fragged out. It is so far so good. Wolfric gets hit by a sleep dart, and that's gonna be a nice first point and a mid fight done for Cryptic.
I'm dying.
What a snipe sleep dart by Discard. Is he's gonna hit down the Vader just across the map.
Dixie does have the shatter coming up, so it's always winnable with the shatter.
Absolutely, but we need to see what these Trapezoidal
Especially
Society.
seeing that they don't have any.
Oh, the
real
engagement in the
mid
back line. Was that a sweep? It was.
Oh, he
Danny
does get both
hits the
feelings.
ground. What an incredible sleep dart by Discard, keeping himself alive, and that's going to open up Avalon to get pinned off in the back line. Banshwant's going to get stunned back here. She's actually fairly low, but Danny does get up and it does get well. The Dragon Blade is through, though. It is Notorious on it. He is going to get one pick. He might get that mech, though, and it is going to be Wolford to finish the mech off. Antoinette. The stagger's coming through. They're going to be able to keep it going for a little longer. They can't.
Oh, that almost happened.
That almost happened. It's okay. She's going to get out. It wasn't that bad of a stagger. Trapezoidal Lure Society is still looking pretty good to get a good fight going. However, it is still Cryptic in control of the point and in control of the ultimate advantage as well. Antoinette just recently got the mech bomb online, so she's able to get something out of that. We'll see what happens. It's high, but it's gonna get Wolfric, and Danny gets killed by Discord. That's both supports. The opening that Trapezoidal Society needs is Antoinette. A second in the fight as No Point's gonna go down. Let's gonna take down Notorious. Danny takes down Dixie. The main tank battle is won by the man himself. Is Danny's gonna lead his team to cap that point off? But what an opening from Antoinette, and what a mistake from Wolfric.
Wow. You don't see that much from
A
Wolf.
little uncharacteristic for him, but we do see Letters has the pulse bomb. That's about the only ultimate T he has online. But we have seen Letters with the pulse bomb do a lot. Vedas has the Dragon Blade too.
Up.
No
Here
way.
comes the shatter. Oh, he used his bubble.
There it is. The
Here comes
blade,
the
blade is
Keep an eye
through.
out for that.
It is in the back line. It's Vader to go down, but he does take out Discard with him. Danny's next to fall, and the pulse bomb goes out. It is.
Here comes the shatter. He's looking. He's looking.
Is he gonna hit it? Oh man, I tapped out. Shit. My bad.
He didn't hit anything.
Okay, sweet. Good to hear. Either way, a pin. What a read by Dixie, putting Antoinette into the wall. The other person gonna put him into a different wall is No Pain, punching Antoinette out of the mech, and Notorious is gonna clean up on Antoinette and
Danny-
Letters.
So, he does have Primal online, so he can't get past for a little bit. Does decide if he uses.
He holds it.
That's probably a smart idea.
Yeah,
People
probably.
think it's a stalling ultimate. It does a lot of damage. You can get some picks with it.
Makes a lot of
easily.
space for sure. That amount of knockback you can do with it, it's just absolutely incredible. But the ultimate advantage is still firmly in favor of Cryptic. Trapezoidal Society on the back foot has to win this fight to close out the tournament, or to have a chance of closing out the tournament here and now. But Notorious has other plans. He's got the Dragon Blade in the back line. He's gonna hit Avalon, and that's gonna be the first pick of the fight. Antoinette is next to fall, and that's a dark omen. That's a dark omen for the Trapezoidal Society fans. The Graviton Surge is burned. Kool-Aid guy gets no one with it, but the space it creates is massive, and actually he's gonna get Danny at the end of the drop. We do see Avalon here. He's burning off the coalescence, and he's gonna get No Pain, but he's gonna get shattered in the process. Danny hit by a sleep dart. He's gonna go down too. These Trapezoidal Society respawns have to come back, and they have to come back fast, but they're not coming back fast enough as Vader is laying a ton of damage up from this high ground. We do see still a numbers advantage significantly in favor of Cryptic, as there goes Vader and Relapse, and Danny's gonna have to come back up on this Wrecking Ball, running back as fast as he can. Antoinette buying some time on the point, and here he is. Oh, he didn't get there in time. He decided to hold the hook, and that was what kept him from getting there. Last map, bracket reset, 1-1 on the final map of the tournament. What a play. We're sending it off to the last map, Gardens.
Ready for battle.
I'm a big fan of this map. If they're going to stay on the ball's a lot of fun on this map to spin around. You can get good contesting on.
Absolutely,
So-
but it looks like they're switching off.
We're going to go all the distance this series.
Man, I mean, last time we went to a third map. Last time we went to a bracket reset, the map was forfeited by Entumbra. The last time we even got to a final, we haven't had a fifth map in a final, I think, ever. And now here we are, bracket reset. Bracket reset went to fifth map, 1-1 on each. This map, bracket resets, the bracket reset, the actual second half. We see another 1-1 on the final map. What an incredible series so far. This is a close one. We'll see you finish it out on the high note. Dixie Enormous is going to try to take the high ground, but the higher ground is certainly going to be held by these Pharaohs in the air. Notorious and Vader. Both need to get massive openings, and both need to get them fast. As Antoinette is going to go down. There it is, the dogfight, but Antoinette can't fire back as hard as
Notorious
Vader.
doesn't notice Vader.
Oh, Vader.
Oh, turned around, now he noticed.
Here it is, dogfight, dogfight, dogfight. Who's going to win it?
We like the dog fight.
We love the dogfights. Is it going to be Vader? Is it going to be Notorious? Notorious takes a ton of damage, but that's from the McCree on the
Vader!
low.
Oh, Letters missed the flashbang on the Resing Mercy.
Oh, that's a big blunder then. Danny's going to get a hook on the discard. He has the vape online. He is going to stay alive for a little bit longer, but Avalon might not be so lucky. He doesn't have that self-heal. Wolfric goes down. They have the chance to flip this one back. Danny needs to get that vape online. He needs to get it.
Yet. That's crazy.
Avalon and Danny commit both their ultimates to this fight. The coalescence, not coalescence, the amplification, the thing, whatever it's called. Supercharger on the ground with the whole hog backing it up, and now it's looking like Trapezoidal Society had a hell of a loss in that mid-fight, but they came back and clutched it out. What an incredible play by them.
Trapezoidal Earth Society is looking strong.
Letters
back on the soldier. I like it.
We saw what he did last time with this character. We'll see if he can do it again. He's not the Grill Master. He's on the All-American man himself. So we'll see what happens here.
The Grill Master.
Oh, you're the Grill Master. That's why.
Yeah. He knows.
Oh, we do have the coalescence coming through.
Nanoblade. Here
Oh,
it
Nano
comes.
Blade, my bad. I got more important things to watch. It is Letters to go down. Relapse is next to fall. No pain. He's going to do massive amounts of work with the blade. He is going to have to force the reflect off towards the end, but still the opening has been made. Danny, however, is going to get a pick off on a cooler guy, and Letters gets resurrected. Danny's finally going to go down. Wolfric's going to get a trade out. Banshman's going to go to a nice minefield late on the point, but still a lot of blue and one. They still got it.
They won that.
I don't know either, man. I was casting it like I was about to
There
say.
was a Nanoblade. Danny didn't even have Whole Hog to counter the Nanoblade.
And Letters just put a massive amount of work towards the end, cleaning that up. What a massive fight for Trapezoidal Earth Society to win that one out. The worst probably is actually behind them. They are now in a good position to win the map if they can keep it up like this. They do still have a bunch of ultimates coming up online for the side of Cryptic. They have basically every ultimate besides the Nano Blade in the minefield, which they burnt last fight.
They may be able to get Nano.
They are opening it. Maybe. We are opening this fight up with a few ultimates from the side of Cryptic. The Primal Rage and the Valkyrie both being burned, and a huge aim is going to come through onto Danny. The Rocket Barrage, though, it's Vader. Notorious is going to lose that dogfight, but there's a few more rockets coming out of the man himself. We do see the resurrection coming through. Oh, he boots him off! Vader gets a massive boop. He's going to save that resurrection. Save his team from getting that resurrection against him, and Danny's going to go for the whole hog.
No! It's all going.
It's crumbling. It's over almost for certain. Letters has a tactical visor. Icing on the cake. Sauce on the grill. The Tories is going to burn the rocket brush, but the coalescence is better. Oh, it's done. It's over most likely. We do see the Wizard coming back here for the long run. Avalon is going to throw the supercharger down just to try to confirm this fight. And it's going to be finished off by the man himself. Letters with two as Wolfric flies back. And the Dragon Blade, their only hope. Oh, it's going to get taken down. Danny with the fat hook after relapse hits the ground. Is there anyone left? Is there anyone that can recontest? Notorious is down. Who's still on the point? It's the...
Discard.
It's Discord. Who's still here?
Right now.
Oh, Cooling Guy is down. The fuse is hot. The fuse is gone. It's over. It's finally finished. It's Trapezoidal Earth Society to win it all. Holy crap. What a series. That was,
Wow.
I mean, those back-to-back were the best series of the tournament. The only one that even comes close is the one of Robin Renegade and Junkertown. Not Robin Renegade and I think it was Quinnipiac. Or no, Robin Renegade and Scandals. That was the only one that came close. Letters, huge play there towards the end. My God.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I know who my MVP I'm thinking.
Yeah. All right, man. Let me go ahead and set this dash. Let me see.
Congratulations, Trapezoidal Earth
Yeah.
Society. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do we want to get the team in here?
We will go ahead in just a second. We do need to get. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can set up this.
I can move them around if you want.
Hang on, I'm just trying to set.
No worries. Take your time, bud.
Yeah, so it's Bantoinette, Relapse.
Letters.
Yeah, Letters.
Vader. Albalon. Danny.
Letters, Avalon, Danny.
Notorious. Kool-Aid Guy. Discard. Wolfric. Dixie. Unknown Pain.
All right.
Got it?
Okay, here we go. I think it's working down in the chat, guys. Let me know if it is. If the voting is successful. But here we are. is Trapezoidal Earth Society to win the map, to win the series on one of the best sets, probably the best set we've ever seen here in Watchpoint Alpha. Big congratulations goes out to them and their team. But my man, we can listen to what these guys got to say for MVP all day long. Who's your
Yeah,
MVP?
they're all saying letters.
Letters. Who's your MVP?
They're all saying
all
letters.
saying letters. Who's your MVP?
What I was thinking is because of certain like advantages. Bant really even on just what's that map called? Temple of Anubis. They would have lost that map if Bant didn't eat the Bastion. That could have changed the whole series.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that's one of my reasons I give it a Bant survivability there on Oasis too.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and actually switch this overlay back. My bad. My
What do you
MVP.
think?
There's absolutely no way I can give it
Because
to
they're
anyone
gonna
else.
pick letters.
I got to give it to him himself. Letters put an absolute masterclass of a game that whole time. There's no denying that.
Is he gonna get double dipped?
I've got to give him my MVP at the very least. I was planning on that for ever since I was watching him in that last map. If I'm thinking if TES wins, it's letters for sure for me. And my
That sounds
God,
good to me.
I mean the whole map. I'm not just talking about Oasis because the Oasis, the last map, can mean a lot.
Every
map.
Junkertown too.
He's just laying people down. He's doing so much work. I love seeing it out of the man. I've got to give it to letters for sure. And I think chat's got a lot of agreeing with me here.
So how's that gonna work? He's just gonna get 2 MVPs?
Yeah,
You can get Chad MVP,
man's the
huh?
champion. Man is the champion. He's won.
He won. Let's get him in here.
He won. Yeah. Let's certainly get them in here. Let's hear what he's got.
Get him in here.
I'll see if I can drag him in. Let's see if he's
He's in. I already dragged him.
Oh, what's good, brother?
Hello, how are you?
Dude, fantastic, Lotus. How you doing, my man?
Double MVP dip.
So you got my MVP, Nick's MVP, and Chat's MVP for this one. How do you feel, man? That was an impressive set.
That was exhilarating. Yeah, that was a lot of Overwatch.
A lot of Overwatch for sure. You guys played. You guys got the bracket reset against you. What was kind of the change in the mindset going into this map or this series from that last reset?
We just kind of, it was a first. Sorry, I'm not here, but
I hear you.
the first series we dropped, and it was close, but we identified a lot of things that we could have done better, and like things we were weak against, and we really just took that hour and just mentally reset, and then just planned some things out, and it worked in the end.
Yeah, I mean that's it's great to see you guys. Especially Koth really seemed like your forte. You guys look really comfortable on Koth, at the very least. So that one of the maps that I think was one of your darkest hours was probably Junkertown. I had a rough series there. What happened, do you think, and what do you think you did between the two maps to really clear up your head and clear up going into the next map of Temple of Anubis?
Junkertown was rough because we had a DC, right? And so we had to bring in
that looked like
one
a
of
lot
our
of
other
action.
players. And he hadn't played for a week because he was on vacation, so he was just getting back, and we had to really try to switch some things around. He played really good. It was just we got outplayed on that map pretty hard, I think, in the end anyway. And I don't think really much of it would have changed if we had anybody else.
I hear you. No, Cryptic pulled a masterclass in that map, but you guys really brought it back on the other ones. But still a fantastic series. The first set was incredible to watch. Second set was incredible to watch. Both went to map 5. Both went to third map on the last Koth.
You guys did amazing.
Couldn't ask for better grand finals. Big shout out, by the way, to the guys at Cryptic. You guys played fantastic. Amazing
also,
to see.
shout out to Bant for winning the one map.
Oh, yeah. You guys had I love seeing the flow of your team. You guys you guys have 2 main tanks, kind of 3 DPS players. You guys have 6 people, but 2 are main tanks, 3 DPS players, 2 are off tanks, 3 are support players. It's really interesting to see how you guys switch around, but it looks so fluid when you do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I was just gonna say, it just works. I don't know. I can't explain it. It just works.
Right players in the right place. That's what I like to hear. So yeah, you pulled up Soldier 76 there on that last map. What a money class. You pulled amazing work on that character. What made you pick Soldier?
Well, their dive was making me mad, and so Soldier has a little healing pod that you can throw down, and then of course they're running Pharah still with dive, so felt the
If you
survivability
have
was
the
a
high ground there, he
yeah
was popping.
yeah. I felt like Soldier was just the right pick into those situations, or maybe it wasn't, but it worked in the end, right?
No, nothing to prove that it wasn't the right one. So amazing job by you. Amazing work by your team, by the way. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Letter.
Thank you. While I am here, I would like to say
Knock
that
yourself out, brother.
I might be MVP, but my whole team to me is really the MVP. And behind the scenes, Muffin, our coach, has done an incredible job, like coaching us, working with us, and honestly, we probably wouldn't have won without him.
Yeah,
To be
no,
honest, we probably would have got knocked out round 1.
no,
Yeah,
Wow.
he turned
I
us around.
That's great to hear, man. I was formerly on your team. I've had the absolute privilege to experience it and a privilege to be a part of it. And no, it was great to be part of. You guys are a fantastic team. Amazing job by you guys. Great work getting here to the finals and clutching it out in a close series like that, testing the nerves. But yeah, do you have anything else you want to say before we close this one out? Big Nick, do you got any questions for this man?
No, I can't think of anything. Just congratulations on the win, bud.
Absolutely.
Keep that
One
up.
last
You'll
thing.
be in the Overwatch
Yeah,
League
what
soon.
you got to say, man?
We're going to Minecon. That's what
Going
this
to
victory was for.
Minecon. Woo! See you
That's
there.
what that
No,
was
I'm
for.
kidding.
I'll see you there, bro.
Yeah, you
What,
take care.
we
man.
get to go too?
Once again. Wait, we get to go?
Yeah, we get
Yo,
to
why
we
not?
get yes.
Ben,
Okay.
Ben's gonna bring us. It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Yeah.
So either way, absolutely fantastic job, Trapezoidal side. Congratulations, letters. Great set by you. Great series. But yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure doing this interview.
It was a pleasure being here. Thank you.
Thank you, man. You have a good one.
Thank you,
You
Letters.
too.
All right. Fantastic set. Big Nick, you want to take us out of here, or you want to finish it off?
Well, thank you guys for watching very much. This was your grand finals, and this was the end of the tournament. Trapezoidal Ursicide defeating Cryptic 3-2. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening.
You guys have a good one.